unforgettable favorites.
Thank you for listening to the Cherokee Braves on your local sports leader, KCAC. I'm head volleyball coach Charity Anderson, asking you to please show your support to these businesses who support your Cherokee Braves.
The Cherokee Pizza Hut is a proud supporter of the Cherokee Braves. Head in to fuel up before you head to the field.
Season Center for Behavioral Health, providing therapy and skill-based services in the Cherokee Community School.
For all your pet boarding and grooming needs, call Val of MVAO-COU Boutique. Good luck to the Braves.
Thank you to these KCAC Sportscaster Club members.
I'm Cherokee High School Principal Wade Rowley. I'm proud of our faculty, coaching staff, and students who give their all each year. We are proud of the Sportscaster members who support Cherokee Athletic broadcasts on KCHE, including
360 Custom Design, downtown Cherokee, specialized in decorated apparel and promotional items. Proud supporter of the Cherokee Braves.
Beck Engineering, with locations in Cherokee and Spirit Lake, is proud to be a part of the Cherokee community and would like to wish the Cherokee Braves good luck.
Blaine Culligan. Say, hey, Culligan, man.
KCHE AM 1440, Keith Crane here alongside John O'Connor. John, here we go. The Cherokee Braves 1-5, hosting Maple Valley Anthony Charter-Oak. The Rams, they are also 1-5. We hope for a good night here for the seniors, their last game here in Cherokee.
Absolutely, and field in decent shape after all the rain we had over the weekend, so we look for a fun game here.
And just kind of looking some things over here stats-wise for the Cherokee Braves. Alex Paulsrud has completed 53% of his passes this season for 1,016 yards, 12 touchdowns, 8 interceptions rushing the ball. Trevor Lundquist, 173 yards this far this season on the ground. And Cale Wood, 144 yards. John, top receiver for the Cherokee Braves, Ryan Hurd, 425 yards this season, averaging 18.5 yards per carry or per reception, 5 touchdowns. Ryan's just having a really good senior season.
Might just say that the band is right in front of us, the Washington High School band, and they're pretty well bundled up.
They're bundled up, and my nephew is in the band, and I heard that they're going to play the national anthem and then nothing at halftime. It's a little too chilly for that. What we'll do now, while they play the national anthem, we'll have our Kiva Boutique coaches comment here with Coach Tony Gunner. That's right now on KCHE.
OMG, you have to tell me where you got that outfit.
You won't believe this, but I found it right here in Cherokee at B's Uptown Boutique.
Wow, that's awesome, but I bet it was expensive.
It actually wasn't. Their prices are affordable, and want to hear the best part? They have great business wear for at work too, and I also just picked up some new workout clothes for when I go to the gym.
Wow, sounds like I need to head to B's Uptown Boutique.
It really is where comfort and fashion come together.
RasmussenFord.com. It's as easy as point, click, and browse. Go ahead. Let's take a look at RasmussenFord.com. You'll see our complete inventory of vehicles located at both Cherokee and Storm Lake. We have internet specials. You can schedule a service appointment and even apply for a vehicle purchase, all online at RasmussenFord.com. Don't get me wrong, we would love to see you in person because we always have a cup of coffee, popcorn, and a friendly hello waiting for you. But maybe after hours, you just want to take a little look. So go ahead, RasmussenFord.com.
Football practice is not easy, as most people can testify to. So it's just a lot of hard work, and they're at the end of their careers now, so I hope they want to finish strong.
Coach, what would it mean to get a nice victory in front of the home crowd here?
Well, I hope we got a decent crowd, and it's everything for our guys. So, for our program going forward, it would be a nice way to finish out the home schedule.
Thanks for your time here, Coach. Have a good game. We'll catch up with you afterwards.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm Cherokee Braves head basketball coach Mark Hurd. Thank you to these KCHE Sportscaster Club members.
When it comes to general building needs, customer satisfaction is their #1 goal at Benson Construction in Cherokee.
Blooming House in Cherokee, full-service flower shop, gift shop, and greenhouse, open year-round.
Hi, this is Brad Riley at Brad's Tire Service Center. Come see us for all your tire and automotive needs.
The Cherokee Athletic Booster Club would like to invite you to join us at the Cherokee Braves tailgate party at home games this season, starting at 5:30 until game time. We always have a delicious tailgate meal for you.
Costly dental coverage and paying out of pocket are a thing of the past. At Ryder Family Dentistry, we now offer dental membership plans starting at just $14 a month for children. With this, you receive cleanings, exams, and routine x-rays plus discounts if procedures are needed. Don't pay a dime out of pocket for preventative care. We've got you covered with dental membership plans at Ryder Family Dentistry in Cherokee, your whole health family dental practice.
Here for you so you can be you at Kiva Boutique in downtown Cherokee. Before the weekend hits, hit Kiva Boutique in downtown Cherokee. A night out with the girls, a formal event with friends, a family function, or a working weekend. For each of your life's occasions, there is an outfit for you at Kiva Boutique. Style, selection, and service. You so you can be you at Kiva Boutique in downtown Cherokee.
You will be quarterback Colby Scott, and then they've got running backs and receivers Dawson Hammond, Brady St. John's, Colby Nutt, Marcus Pegram, also Calvin Prell, Drew Gothier. Then on the offensive line, they have Ben Kovarna, Landon Moore, Blake Paulson, Colby Wunschel, and Adam Mitchell would be their starting lineups on the offensive line. So we're just a few moments away. I guess I didn't see out there, John. I don't think they've done the coin toss yet.
I don't think so.
We would have noticed that. So, John, is this your first hot chocolate of the football season tonight?
It is, and normally I wait till halftime, but tonight it's going to be about the same temperature at halftime that it is now. So,
and we don't really want to rub it into folks, but we're up here in the press box, and
it's not that bad.
I've just got jeans and a sweatshirt
You're
on.
not that far. You're pretty close there too.
Yeah, I've got the heater here.
Heater.
Coach Todd over here helping out. It's a good crew they have up here. The Cherokee Braves are going to run through their banner on the far side. We'll take another minute timeout, and we'll be back. Game coming up here between the 1-5 Cherokee Braves and Maple Valley Anthony Cherokee, the Rams. Back in just a moment on KCHE AM 1440, your home for the Cherokee Braves.
Can we build for you? At Holstein Fabrication, we have state-of-the-art equipment and world-class Midwestern work ethic to design, fabricate, and produce metal parts, weld metals, and produce products in a timely manner. We specialize in laser cutting stainless steel sheet, plate, and now with a three-dimensional laser table, we can work with square and round tube, punch holes, and bend with extreme accuracy. What can we build for you? Visit us today and let's find out at Holstein Manufacturing, a division of Holstein Fabrication.
With fall comes the start of football, volleyball, and cross country. Hi, I'm Dr. Kayla Ludvigson, and with a Bachelor's of Science degree from the University of Iowa in athletic training, I especially love to treat and help prevent sports-related injuries. Adjustments help your body function at its best. This means recovery from long practices, hard hits on a Friday night, or sore shoulders from swinging hard, or ankles and knees from running those extra miles can all be dealt with easier by your body. Kinesiotaping is also available. Come see me, Dr. Kayla Ludvigson, at Ludvigson Chiropractic, 225-6198. For relief from sports-related injuries.
KCHE AM 1440. Here we are, the Cherokee Braves 1-5, taking on Maple Valley Anthony Charter Oak Ute. This is week number 7. John, we've got 2 weeks left, and after this week, we hit the road.
And I looked ahead, and a week from today, it's supposed to be 63 for a high in Cherokee, maybe a few degrees warmer as we go south.
That won't be
Underwood.
Speaking of hitting the road, we want to talk about this 2017 GMC Sierra over at Swain Motor Company. John, I don't think I've had a chance to talk to you about this. The Swain Motor Company is partnering up with us to get us to some of these upcoming road games. So in part with that, we're going to highlight a vehicle. I don't think this is the one they're going to allow us to take down the road. But this is a nice 2017 GMC Sierra. It's got 19,000 miles on it, one owner, power heated premium cloth seats, remote start, backup cameras, navigation. There's a nice package with this that includes brake control, dual climate control. It's got the spray and bed liner, Nerf bars, tuxedo truck cover, and more. You can stop in at Swain Motor Company. They're on East Cedar Street, right off Highway 59 in Cherokee, or give them a call, 712-225-5322 to kind of talk with them about this beautiful 2017 GMC Sierra truck. John, I could imagine you in a truck someday.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I think you could be a truck man.
Okay, well, I'm glad to know that.
Glad to know that. So they've had the
Just not an RV man.
Not an RV man. We can't get you to drive that KCHE RV, can we?
No, I'll drive it sometime around 2030.
2030. So we're, 11 years off yet? So I guess they had the opening toss. I was reading about the truck. I didn't see who got to do what here.
I didn't either. I was listening to you.
You were intrigued by that.
We'll find out real quickly.
We were intrigued by that GMC truck they have
right.
down at Swain Motor Company. Sounds like a nice ride. So, yeah, thanks to Swain Motor Company partnering up with KCHE to help get us to some of these rides as well. And we'll be hitting the road next week. We will be at Underwood. Then on the 25th of October, we will be at Trainer. After that, we'll have some playoff teams in the area. And, John, I would imagine, the KCHE listening area, this might be one of our most successful seasons overall.
I can't remember a time we're going into week number 7, and we've got, at least 3 unbeaten I can think of, and a couple of more that have a good shot at the at the playoffs.
Yeah, we've got OABCIG unbeaten, Remsen St. Mary's unbeaten, South O'Brien unbeaten, and I think Alta really might have a good chance, if they can kind of get through their district and get healthy and get everybody back for the postseason.
There may have been a time a few years ago when we had this many possibilities. That's when you could get 4 in from a district. But now, of course, it's a lot more difficult. So
back to return, we have Dawson Heyman and Marcus Pegram. Carver will kick things off here for the Braves, opening things up. And we are underway here at George Hicks Field. That one's going to be picked up by number 8. That is Heyman. And he's going to pick this up about the 4-yard line. He's trying to cut across the field, goes to cut back, and he's going to be buried back at the 8-yard line. John, that's a good start for the Braves.
That's right. He lost the ball for a moment, had to go back about 3 yards, and that meant that the Cherokee team could get down there and just have a real good tackle down there at about the 7-yard line.
Anytime you kind of muffle it and have to take a little time picking it up, allows that defense to get down the field.
You just have to be careful you don't overrun it, because once in a while that can happen.
That can. 11:50 to go here in the opening quarter. And it's going to be Colby Scott in at quarterback. He's got 2 receivers right, 1 left. Man to his left in shotgun. He's standing about the 2-yard line. Scott, it's going to be a quarterback draw up the middle, and he's going to fall forward. He's going to get maybe 2 yards. See where they mark this. Maybe Colby Scott with the carry. And actually, I guess, John, he got back to the line of scrimmage. When you start in shotgun, it seems like if you get 2 yards, you're right back at the line of scrimmage. So 2nd down and 10, ball at their own 9-yard line. 11:22 to go. Scott going to line up. He'll move his back to the right side. Man goes in motion, getting the snap. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper again. Plugged up the middle. We'll tell you who gets off the line there for the Cherokee Braves. I believe that was number 21, the first one there for the Cherokee Braves. That'd be Will Luger getting in there on the stop. Going to bring up 3rd down and 10. Carson Furman was also in on that.
Tackle for a loss of about 1 yard. So looking good so far, but it's always that 3rd down that's so important.
3rd down and 10. That's kind of what the Braves struggled with last week against East Sac. All right, 2 receivers left to the wide side, 1 to the right. Scott in shotgun gets the snap. It's going to be a handoff around the edge to the right side, and nothing there. I think that was Hammond on the carrier. Farver on the tackle there. So now we're going to have Nick Clark and Trevor Lundquist back to receive this punt.
Should have real good field position.
Trying to see if I can see a flag anywhere. Not sure if they're kicking into the wind. Kind of the wind's going across the field. And this punt is not going to be great for Maple Valley. It's going to go out of bounds. See where they mark this. I think it might be inside the 30 here, John. So a good start for the Cherokee Braves.
Kind of a semi-shank.
John, I don't know if you watched any sports television today, but it seems like... Where did that go out?
See, with the angle, it went out at about the 15-yard line. That was about a 6-yard punt.
Yeah, that went to the 15-yard line. So Paulsrud going to line up. He's got 2 men in the backfield with him, Wood and Lundquist. Waiting for the snap. Paulsrud, 2 receivers right, 1 left. I believe that's Lundquist going in motion. Gets the snap. Paulsrud going to kick it out to Lundquist. He's got about the 10. One man to beat, down to the 5. Dives, hits the pylon. Is he in? Touchdown for the Cherokee Braves.
No, 1 foot line.
He put his arms up like this.
No, he put his arms up and went like that.
Oh, okay.
You anticipated.
I did. So 1st and goal for the Braves. Ball at the 1 yard line. See if they can punch it in here. Paulsrud, 2 men in the backfield. Wood and Lundquist. Lundquist in motion. Lines up behind his tight end. Paulsrud going to hand this off to Cale Wood. He'll walk in for a score.
Boy, that absolutely just walked in.
John, this was kind of the exact opposite of what happened to us last week when East sacked. So a 5-6 yard punt. So Carver will be in for the extra point. 6-0, 9:45 to go here, opening quarter. Paulsrud will hold. Here's the snap. Kick is up. Looks good. Braves lead 7-0, 9:45 to go. We'll be back in 1 minute on KCHE AM 1440.
For over 100 years, Cherokee Regional Medical Center has been providing high-quality medical services in the heart of Northwest Iowa. Our modern facilities and state-of-the-art technology provide the professional medical services our patients deserve, with the convenience of staying close to home. We know that everyone's healthcare needs are unique. We take pride in treating your individual needs in a personal manner you can trust. You have many choices in healthcare. Choose someone who truly cares about you. Cherokee Regional Medical Center. Professional care made personal.
Since the 1920s, the Boothby family has been serving the people of the Cherokee area. Our name is synonymous with professionalism, caring, compassion, and understanding. As third-generation funeral directors, Richard and David Boothby pride ourselves in our commitment to the families we serve. We will provide a professional and dignified service for your loved one, whether it is a traditional service, cremation with a memorial service, or a simple graveside service. We would be honored and privileged to serve your family like it was our own. Contact Richard or David Boothby and set up an appointment and put your mind at ease. The Boothby Funeral Home on East Main in downtown Cherokee.
Cherokee Braves scored here with 9:45 to go, opening quarter, so they'll kick things off with Carver. And Carver going to kick this thing off. A fairly good kick. That's going to be down to about the 6 yard line, and it's muffed again. Pegram out across the 10, cuts back, and he's going to be buried at about I think they're going to give him forward progression about the 13, 14 yard line. John, really good special teams coverage.
Not that much different than the first one. They got about 5 yards farther out, but only out to about between the 12 and 13 yard line.
So here we go again.
So yes, good kick coverage.
Braves lead 7-0. Looking at the flag down at the one end. Well, one flag's blowing and the other two are hanging straight down. Not sure how that works. Colby Scott going to line up. One man in the backfield with him. I believe that's Hammond. Scott sends a man in motion. That's St. John's. And a carry around the outside now up the middle. Might be good for about 2-3 yards. They're going to mark this out about the 16. See, who was that on the carry there? That was number 23. That was the quarterback, Colby Scott. He got about 4 yards on that one. Not very often you see a quarterback wear number 23.
No, that's true. You'd think a running back.
So Scott going to line up. He's got a man to his right. In shotgun, 2nd down and 6. Gets the snap, goes over his head. It's going to be back to the 5 yard line, and he'll be touched in the backfield.
He did the smart thing, though. How often do you see even an NFL or college player that tries to pick it up and do something? He just jumped on it.
And that was Will Luger. So that's going to move it back. 3rd down and about 6. Well, maybe 3rd down and about 20. 3rd and about 18, they say. Trent Combs guarantees yardage every single time. I'd say 3rd down and 18 and a half. Well, if somebody would call on your birthday, we could make that happen more.
Oh.
Ooh, just about taken in the backfield. Almost a safety. That would have been Cale Wood there. And I believe that was number 6 on the carry.
That's right. Cale kind of whiffed on that one, but he put the pressure on. Pretty much guaranteed that he wasn't going to go very far.
Actually, that was Hammond on the carry. So, yeah, 4th down, and we'll say 19. So our returners, Lundquist is going to scoot up to about the 34, see if he sneaks in, and Nick Clark on the other side. Here's the punt. This one's a little bit better, and it's actually going to take a Braves bounce. This one's going to be back to about the 28-yard line. So the Braves will have 1st down and 10, ball at the 28. John, just seems like it's kind of everything staying down on this end.
That's right. Now, like the energy with Cherokee, of course, you get off to a good start, and everybody's body language is a lot better, but they look pretty fired up right now.
They lead 7-0, 7:35 to play here, opening quarter. Like I was saying earlier, John, I don't know if you watch any sports television today, but the Patriots won, 35-14
right
last night, and everybody's saying they're washed up and done.
Well, they're 2 defensive touchdowns, but their defense is good. I'll tell you that. Their defense is really good.
And I think we've got a timeout. We'll take a refreshing Noggin Water timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute. KCHE AM 1440.
We have been serving the financial needs of this area for a long time. Many of today's customers are the great-grandchildren of yesterday's. As we look ahead, we are very thankful for the opportunity to serve the financial needs of this area. Cherokee State Bank, member FDIC, a tradition of community banking.
It's a tradition that's just our way.
Cherokee State Bank, celebrating 125 years of serving you.
Our goal is to get real estate results at Rasmus Realty in Cherokee. From the moment you decide to sell or buy, we are here for you.
Get results with
Buick GMC on Highway 59 North and Holzhauer Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram on Highway 59 South in Cherokee. You work hard for your money, and they work hard for you.
Wow.
Cherokee Specialty Care, proud to support the Cherokee Braves.
Because of the KCHE Sportscaster Club members, I was able to receive a $500
That was Cale, wasn't it?
Yep.
on Mason Go.
About 14 yards. Cale Woods picks up 16 yards on the carry. I think it was an official timeout. That's why it was so short. So the Braves 1st down and 10, ball at the 11-yard line, so they can get a 1st down. Here's Paulsrud waiting for the snap, shotgun, and he fumbles it. And is he able to get on top of it? I think Maple Valley may have this. It's going to be Maple Valley Anthony Charter Oak football. John, just a missed opportunity there.
That's right, not good.
I don't think the snap didn't look too terribly high for Alex. Maybe he just wasn't quite ready. And he's going to come over, and Coach Gunner will have some words with him. I think Coach Gunner's coat, would you call that maybe a fluorescent Cherokee Brave yellow?
Yes.
And what color would you call Joe Lunsgaard's pants?
You know, or is it gold? Or
they're kind of gold pants. I think is it Joe's birthday today? I think I saw something on Facebook.
Was it yesterday or today?
Either day. Either way, we'll wish Joe a happy birthday. And we've got another timeout. Maple Valley Anthony will take a refreshing Noggin Water timeout. Braves lead 7-0, 7:07 to go. Back in a minute, KCHE.
OMG, you have to tell me where you got that outfit.
You won't believe this, but I found it right here in Cherokee at B's Uptown Boutique.
Wow, that's awesome, but I bet it was expensive.
It actually wasn't. Their prices are affordable, and want to hear the best part? They have great business wear for at work too, and I also just picked up some new workout clothes for when I go to the gym.
Wow, sounds like I need to head to B's Uptown Boutique.
It really is where comfort and fashion come together.
RasmussenFord.com. It's as easy as point, click, and browse. Go ahead. Let's take a look at RasmussenFord.com. You'll see our complete inventory of vehicles located at both Cherokee and Stormlight. We have internet specials. You can schedule a service appointment and even apply for a vehicle purchase, all online at RasmussenFord.com. Don't get me wrong, we would love to see you in person because we always have a cup of coffee, popcorn, and a friendly hello waiting for you. But maybe after hours, you just want to take a little look. So go ahead, RasmussenFord.com.
Not the biggest, just the best.
Maple Valley, Anthony Oto, Cherokee to hand off right up the middle. Not much there. Actually going to pick up about 3 yards. Second down and 7 to go here. So the Braves lead 7-0. That was Scott on the carry, so he'll get another 3 yards. Ball's going to be moved out to about the 26. Ball to the 26-yard line. Second down and 7 here for MVAO-COU. Man goes in motion. Scott gets the snap. We've got a flag. That'll probably be a procedure, but he's going to be brought down by Luger. Almost, I think he had him wrapped up, brought him down, but Scott kind of popped back up. John, I think this would be a procedure, but I think you would maybe decline this on 3rd and about 7, but
yeah, they might accept it, or are they going to?
I think they're going to decline it.
Decline it.
3rd down and 7.
Okay.
Coming up here, that one was right back out to the 24-yard line.
There was motion on the play, but the Braves declined it, so it makes it 3rd.
Need to get to about the 30, 34 for a first down. So 3rd down and 8 to go here. Scott waiting in the backfield. 2 receivers left, 1 right, man in the backfield. Man goes in motion, waiting for the snap. Scott gets it in shotgun. Lundquist has a pretty good run at him and almost got him. And that pass was intercepted. I think Braden
Farber made a diving catch, and so it's a good thing that Lundquist didn't catch him, although I think the pressure probably made him throw it a little faster than he wanted to.
Lundquist had him dead to rights. That's what
He sure did.
I was watching to see if Trevor was going to lay the hammer down on him.
But a nice interception by Braden Farber.
6:07 to go, opening quarter, 7-0. Braves lead here. Nice crowd on hand here in Cherokee. MVAO-COU brought a little crowd as well. So the Braves going to line up 3 wide, 2 right, 1 left. Paulsrud, 2 men in the backfield. Wood right and Lundquist left. Paulsrud loads up, throws towards the end zone. Colton Waltman. Oh, it was tipped. Good defensive pressure there. Good hands by Justice McCartney. John, if he wouldn't have had a hand on that, I think Waltman would have came down with it.
That's right. Either that or if it had been thrown just a little bit farther. But it was a well-thrown pass, and if it hadn't been defended that well, it certainly would have been a touchdown.
And I don't mind the Braves taking that shot on 1st and 10. 2nd down and 10 now. Ball at the 27-yard line. They need to get to the 17 for a first down. 2nd and 10. Paulsrud, 2 men in the backfield. Lundquist left. Wood right. Paulsrud waiting for the snap. Pump fakes. Oh, and a little quick handoff to Wood. He faked it one way and kind of did a behind-the-back handoff.
He did. A little bit fancy.
So he's going to pick up about 4. Well, yeah, we'll give him 4. 3. 3rd down and 7. Coming up. So Wood picked up 3 yards. Wood had that nice carry on that last drive. It was up the middle. It seemed like he ran through about 4 tacklers. It seems about 4 different players had the hands on him at once. Paulsrud waiting for the snap. 2 same running backs in the backfield. Wood going to split out far left. And Paulsrud going to drop back. Throws to the outside. Just overthrew Nick Clark. He was down about the 7-yard line. If Clark could have had about another step and a half, would have been able to catch up with that and walk in for the score. So that makes it 7-0 here, still opening quarter, 5:17 to go. And John, I think you would be in 4-down territory here.
I think probably so.
4th down and about 7 to go.
Be nice to pick up a few to make it just 4th and short.
This is 4th down here, 4th and 7.
It is. You're right.
So you got to
let's see.
You got to get 7 here. Here's Paulsrud. Wood splits out far right, and the snap goes over Paulsrud's head. He picks it up. He's thrown to the outside and just gets rid of it. Paulsrud taken down out of bounds, so that will be a turnover on down. So John, Braves
didn't look good from the start on that one. The snap was way over his head.
Over his head. He was in trouble. So it's going to, well, we've got a flag. Let's see what we got on. Coach Todd maybe thinks maybe a roughing the passer or something late. Looks like the defense is going to come out on the field. So it's 7-0, 5:08 to go here. And, John, I think this will be the first week this year I'll say there's no golf carts up on the hill.
No golf carts.
I think you'd be crazy to be up there. So we'll see where they're going to mark this thing. The Braves lead 7-0 here first quarter. The officials are going to meet about the 35-yard line to discuss what this is. He's kind of looking over towards Cherokee right now. Oh, this is going to be against Cherokee. This is going to move the ball out to the 45, so that was not good.
Intentional grounding.
Okay. He did get rid of it kind of goofy running out of bounds. So Colby Scott and company going to come up to the line for the Rams. This is the best field position they've had. They'll start at the 45-yard line. 7-0 Braves lead.
Now in the NFL, you can get out of the
pocket.
The pocket, and you can just throw it away, and it doesn't matter.
Guess we haven't seen too many intentional groundings.
In fact, that's one of the only ones we've seen this year.
I can't tell you the last time I saw one. Scott goes under center, I formation, waiting for the snap, going to hand it off to his fullback. Nothing much there. He's actually going to get pushed back. Lundquist on the tackle. So no gain on the carry there.
Defensive line doing a nice job so far for the Braves.
And that was Calvin Prell on the carry. So 2nd down and 10. Scott going to line up. He's going to go under center, I formation again. And he's going to hand this one off to his tailback right at the line again there. And that's big number 68. I believe that's Caleb McGee was the first one there.
So 2 plays in a row, right? Well, that one gained a half a yard, but
3rd down and 9.5 to go. So 4:05 to play opening quarter. 3rd down and 9.5. Braves lead 7-0, 3:50 to go. Scott going to line up under center, I formation now. This is their 3rd I formation in a row. He's going to drop back, has a little bit of time, throws off his back foot, and Ryan Hurd just let it drop. I think Ryan maybe would have had a good chance to intercept that, but probably a good decision just to make him punt.
No question it was well defended. I mean, there was nobody open.
4th down and 10, ball at their own 45. I would feel like they would punt here. So into punt. Here's the snap. Good snap. The punt, his best punt yet. That's going to be snagged by Clark over the shoulder, and that's going to be out of bounds at the 28. Not much of a
pretty good catch. Pretty good catch over his shoulder, and then he didn't go anywhere. But if he hadn't have caught it, it would have probably, gone down another 10 or 15 yards.
John, if I'm the Braves here, I think I want to come out here and run 2 offensive running plays. I want to try and make the third down and short. 1st and 10, ball at their own 20. Well, we'll say it's right on the 30. Right on the 30. It is senior night here in Cherokee, thanks to everyone making that possible. So here's Paulsrud. He's going to line up. They go I formation. It's Paulsrud, Lundquist, then Wood. Lundquist going to move out of that fullback spot up to the right, waiting for the snap. Now here's Cale Wood, and he's going to be wrapped up. Probably lost about 2 or 3 yards on that one. MVAO-COU had that one sniffed out. 3:21 to go. Opening quarter, 7-0 in favor of Cherokee. Scored right away. They kicked off, and Maple Valley got pushed back and had a 6-yard punt. And then 2 plays, and they punched it in. 2nd down and 12 to go. Braves going to line up I formation, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Paulsrud actually going to go back in shotgun now. He'll move Lundquist up, waiting for the snap, and that ball, it didn't even get to Alex.
No. Looked like it went off his thigh and just dropped.
Yeah, didn't even get to Alex, so that's going to be another loss of about 2. 3rd down and 15. 2:28 to go, so John, we talked about how he wanted 3rd down and short. That didn't happen. Curtis Riedemann in there at center, and it used to be Levi Pingle, but he had a season-ending injury. Braves are going to call a timeout. We'll take a refreshing noggin water timeout, and we'll be back in 60 seconds. KCHE AM 1440.
Costly dental coverage and paying out of pocket are a thing of the past. At Ryder Family Dentistry, we now offer dental membership plans starting at just $14 a month for children. With this, you receive cleanings, exams, and routine x-rays plus discounts if procedures are needed. Don't pay a dime out of pocket for preventative care. We've got you covered with dental membership plans at Ryder Family Dentistry in Cherokee, your whole health family dental practice.
Here for you so you can be you at Kiva Boutique in downtown Cherokee. Before the weekend hits, hit Kiva Boutique in downtown Cherokee. A night out with the girls, a formal event with friends, a family function, or a working weekend. For each of your life, Kiva Boutique. Style, selection, and service. Here for you so you can be you at Kiva Boutique in downtown Cherokee.
For a former Cherokee Brave, stop on out to Danny's Sports Spot after the game.
3rd down and 15 for the Braves. A high snap. Paulsrud rolling out of the pocket. Got to get rid of it. And almost threw an interception. Making the dive at it was number 2, which would have been Justice McCartney. So the Braves have 4th and 15. I think you got a punt here. Ball at their own 30-yard line. Actually, 25. They lost 5 yards on that offensive series.
The Rams have made some adjustments here defensively. Cherokee early on looked like they were totally controlling the line of scrimmage offensively, that offensive line, but not the last couple of series.
2:03 to go. Braves lead 7-0. They'll kick this thing away with Carver. He's got three men back there. And a good snap. Here's the punt. Oh, that went off the side of his foot. That's going to actually take a little bit of a Cherokee Brave bounce. Kind of got fortunate there out at the 41-yard line. So, John, it seems like this game kind of moving to the other side of the field now.
And the thing is, as you were telling, trying to get exactly how the wind is blowing, but both punters have been having a little trouble.
Yes. And it's cold out there. 7-0, 1:54 to go. John, tell us what we've got coming up at halftime for the interview.
Yes, we have Matt Hoskinson, who had the head coach of the girls and boys cross country, and of course they had their home meet on Tuesday when it was 70 degrees.
Tuesday was a nice day.
Right.
All right, here's Scott going to line up in shotgun. 2 men left, 1 right, 1 man in the backfield. Scott, it's going to be quarterback keeper in around the right side. Can McGee get there? Not quite. And he's still going to be stopped, maybe picked up a yard or 2. Looks like it's across the 40. See where they mark it. If Caleb McGee would have had about another half step, probably would have brought him down in the backfield. Scott picks up about 3. 2nd down and 7. Ball out to the 37. They need to get to about the 21 for the first down. 31, for the first down. So the ball at the 38. 2nd down and 7. Scott going to go shotgun. 2 receivers out wide left, 1 right. And this is going to be a quarterback keeper up the left side. And the ball came out. I think McGee was the first one there, but MVAO-COU fell on it. So they'll retain possession. Was it? Not sure. I think maybe Scott was the one who landed back on it.
Would have been back to about the line of scrimmage, but the fumble, makes a loss of a couple, so it's 3rd and a long 9.
Ball just about to the 40-yard line. Need to get to the 31 for the first down. We have under a minute to play. 40 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. It's 7-0 Braves lead. Scott going to line up. 2 receivers left, 1 right, man in the backfield. I believe that's Hammond back there with him, waiting for the snap. Scott. Actually, this might be St. John's. He's going to throw one down the sideline, and that is broken up.
Braden Farber.
Farver made a good play on the ball there.
He did.
There was
very well defended. He had a better chance of catching it than the receiver.
Yeah, that was Brady Sengens in there at quarterback, the junior. 4th down and a long 9. And it looks like Nick Clark's back to receive, and Lundquist is going to
see. He doesn't know whether or not they're going to punt.
Yeah.
Now he has to come back.
He's got to run a long way to line up for coverage.
Sure does.
All right, this is Sengens again. Rolls out, throws down the sideline. Almost had it. Right off the end of his hands.
Boy, that looked like it was going to be complete.
He was very close.
Pretty well thrown ball.
He was trying to throw it out to number 81, Colby Nutt. So a turnover on downs. You know, that is 4-down territory, I would say. The Braves will get it on their own 40.
Right.
So the Braves will have another chance at it. John, aside from that first offensive drive and then the second one, they had a first down, then had the fumble. They haven't done a whole lot. Paulsrud goes under center, man in the backfield is Cale Wood. Paulsrud waiting for the snap. Hands it off to Wood up the left side. He's got positive yardage. He's got 15 yards. He's got 21 yards into Ram territory at the 40-yard line. So he ran 40-40 for a pickup of 20 yards.
Gain of about 20 on the play, where the Braves will have it 1st and 10 at the Rams' 40-yard line.
5 seconds left. That'll probably do it for the end of the first quarter. It is 7-0 in favor of Cherokee. We'll step aside for 1 minute. We'll be back on KCHE AM 1440.
Lead 7-0.
Can we build for you? At Holstein Fabrication, we have state-of-the-art equipment and world-class Midwestern work ethic to design, fabricate, and produce metal parts. Weld metals and produce products in a timely manner. We specialize in laser cutting stainless steel sheet, plate, and now with a 3-dimensional laser table, we can work with square and round tube, punch holes, and bend with extreme accuracy. What can we build for you? Visit us today and let's find out at Holstein Manufacturing, a division of Holstein Fabrication.
With fall comes the start of football, volleyball, and cross country. Hi, I'm Dr. Kayla Ludvigson, and with a Bachelor's of Science degree from the University of Iowa in athletic training, I especially love to treat and help prevent sports-related injuries. Adjustments help your body function at its best. This means recovery from long practices, hard hits on a Friday night, or sore shoulders from swinging hard, or ankles and knees from running those extra miles can all be dealt with easier by your body. Kinesio taping is also available. Come see me, Dr. Kayla Ludvigson, at Ludvigson Chiropractic, 225-6198, for relief from sports-related injuries.
KCHE AM 1440, so the Braves will have first down and 10. Ball at the 40-yard line. That last carry was a pickup of 20 yards by Cale Wood. He's ran the ball pretty well here tonight. Lundquist going to go out in motion again. Paulsrud under center waiting for the snap. And he'll hand this one off to Cale Wood around the right side. He's got one man to beat, but he can't do it, and he's going to be dropped at the 40-yard line.
Boy, that'll look good for, it looked like he was going to get outside, but it didn't work.
Justice McCartney on that tackle. McCartney was the only one over there, so if McCartney didn't make that tackle,
he was going to go a ways. That's right.
11:36 to go. Second quarter, 7-0. Braves lead thanks to Adam Morris and Fuller Digital Solutions. Have this game on our KCHE Live.
Got to get Ryan Hurd involved.
I agree. Paulsrud in shotgun waiting for the snap. Play action. Good pass protection. Throws down the field. Ryan Hurd has it at the 5-yard line. Touchdown.
What did I tell you?
John O'Connor. He called it. That was a 40-yard touchdown pass from Alex Paulsrud to Ryan Hurd. And Ryan, there was initially a defender right there, and Ryan had to make a good play at it and, kind of use his body to shake him loose. That makes it 13-0. And Braves are going to huddle up. Let's see if... Yeah, the wind looks like it's blowing across the field from our side to their side pretty hard right now. So I think the Braves are going to go for two here, John, with the wind.
Looks like it.
So they're going to line up with Lundquist right, Wood left. Paulsrud is the quarterback. Lundquist now splits out right side, waiting for the snap. Here's Wood right up the middle. And he's in, makes it 15-0 in favor of the Cherokee Braves. With 11:12 to go, we'll be back in 60 seconds on KCHE AM 1440.
Costly dental coverage and paying out of pocket are a thing of the past. At Ryder Family Dentistry, we now offer dental membership plans starting at just $14 a month for children. With this, you receive cleanings, exams, and routine x-rays plus discounts if procedures are needed. Don't pay a dime out of pocket for preventative care. We've got you covered with dental membership plans at Ryder Family Dentistry in Cherokee, your whole health family dental practice.
Here for you so you can be you at Kiva Boutique in downtown Cherokee. Before the weekend hits, hit Kiva Boutique in downtown Cherokee. A night out with the girls, a formal event with friends, a family function, or a working weekend. For each of your life's occasions, there is an outfit for you at Kiva Boutique. Style, selection, and service. Here for you so you can be you at Kiva Boutique in downtown Cherokee.
KCHE AM 1440, 15-0 John. The Braves, you called that one. You said they need to get Ryan Hurt involved. Very next play, he catches a 40-yard touchdown pass.
Had to be a little luck in my prediction there, but it sure did work out well.
Here's the kickoff, picked up at the 20, out across the 25, now the 30. Trevor Lundquist right there. Trevor's had a pretty good game on defense.
Yes, he has.
On the return, that time was number 81. That was Colby Nutt on the return. Braves do have a pretty good-sized crowd here. Last home game of the season. We're on the road next week at Underwood. Then it would be Trainer after that. We had our Mongan Painting Company pregame show with our Kiva Boutique coach's comment. Coming up at halftime, we'll have our Kennedy Chiropractic halftime adjustments. And at the end of the game, we'll pick our Rasmus Realty leader of the game. First down and 10 for MVAO-COU. I think, is it still St. John's back there at quarterback? Waiting for the snap man. Actually, no, that's Scott. As quarterback, it's going to be a keeper up the left side. And he's going to be met by, looks like Carson Furman and Caleb McGee. Maybe picked up a yard or two. I'll give him one. Second down and 9. Puts the ball at the 32. They need to get to the 41 for a first down. 10:46 to go here. Second quarter. 15-0. Coming up, the Braves will get the second half kickoff. Fifteen zero. Braves lead. Scott, the quarterback. So Colby Scott. Looks like a pistol formation. Now that back steps up to his right. Two receivers left, one right. Do we have a timeout? Timeout, MVAO-COU, 15-0. We'll be back in 60 seconds after this refreshing Noggin Water timeout.
Can we build for you? At Holstein Fabrication, we have state-of-the-art equipment and world-class Midwestern work ethic to design, fabricate, and produce metal parts. Weld metals and produce products in a timely manner. We specialize in laser cutting stainless steel sheet, plate, and now with a 3-dimensional laser table, we can work with square and round tube, punch holes, and bend with extreme accuracy. What can we build for you? Visit us today and let's find out at Holstein Manufacturing, a division of Holstein Fabrication.
With fall comes the start of football, volleyball, and cross country. Hi, I'm Dr. Kayla Ludvigsen, and with a Bachelor's of Science degree from the University of Iowa in athletic training, I especially love to treat and help prevent sports-related injuries. Adjustments help your body function at its best. This means recovery from long practices, hard hits on a Friday night, or sore shoulders from swinging hard, or ankles and knees from running those extra miles can all be dealt with easier by your body. Kinesiotaping is also available. Come see me, Dr. Kayla Ludvigsen, at Ludvigsen Chiropractic, 225-6198, for relief from sports-related injuries.
Good luck this season.
Second down to 9. Here's the handoff to St. John's around the corner, and he is just stuffed. Picked up about 2 yards. See who gets off the pile there for the Braves. I think Carson Mongan was the lead tackler on that. So St. John's picked up about 2. Or actually, that was number 35, Calvin Prell. So third down and 8 to go. They need to get to about the 41.5-yard line for a first down. Ball is at the 34. 9:40 to go. Scott, the quarterback, gets a high snap. Actually, this is St. John's. Whips one to the outside, and a good hand up there by, was that Mongan on that one that got a hand up?
No, for the Cherokee Braves.
Was that number 18?
That time for the Cherokee Braves,
18 or
deflecting
19?
that was Cole Timmerman.
So out to punt now is MVAO-COU. Clark and Lundquist back to return this punt. Good snap. Punt. Pretty good end-over-end punt. Lundquist is going to have to run back. He gets it. He's back to the 20. Tucks the ball. He's at the 25. Some good. It's going to come back. There's 6 flags.
4, 5, 6 flags.
Stop running, Trevor. He's down to about the 34. And there is a MVAO-COU player down on the play. And we're going to have a player down. There's about six flags on the field. We'll take a Noggin Water timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Thank you for listening to the Cherokee Braves on your local sports leader, KCHE. I'm the head basketball coach, Mark Hurd, asking you to...
OMG, you have to tell me where you got that outfit.
You won't believe this, but I found it right here in Cherokee at B's Uptown Boutique.
Wow, that's awesome, but I bet it was expensive.
It actually wasn't. Their prices are affordable, and want to hear the best part? They have great business wear for at work too, and I also just picked up some new workout clothes for when I go to the gym.
Wow, sounds like I need to head to B's Uptown Boutique.
It really is where comfort and fashion come together.
RasmussenFord.com. It's as easy as point, click, and browse. Go ahead. Let's take a look at RasmussenFord.com. You'll see our complete inventory of vehicles located at both Cherokee and Stormlight. We have internet specials, you can schedule a service appointment, and even apply for a vehicle purchase, all online at RasmussenFord.com. Don't get me wrong, we would love to see you in person because we always have a cup of coffee, popcorn, and a friendly hello waiting for you. But maybe after hours, you just want to take a little look. So go ahead, RasmussenFord.com.
Injured Maple Valley Anthony Charter Oak Ute player is sitting up now, so that's a good sign. Still don't have a number on the young man that's down. See Jody out there.
There he's coming up.
Well, there's helmet-to-helmet hit. That was number 87. 87, Nick Collins, a freshman. So the Braves are going to have it back at their own 21.
After the penalty, the Braves will take over first and 10.
So, Braves lead 15-0. Actually going to move that back.
All the way back to the 15.
And Adam Morris sent me a message. KP leading River Valley 18-0 with 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. I told Bill that he'd be done about the time we're halfway through our before halftime. Paulsrud, a pump fake, and now throws a little hit pass to Lundquist. He's out across the 20. The 25 gets a block. Cuts back at the 30, the 40. And there's a flag coming out.
No.
I'm not sure. Yeah, this is going to be probably a block in the back.
I know he had gone about 30 yards when I thought, oh, this is good. We haven't seen a flag yet.
And then it came in. And it was Trevor was way past by the time they threw the flag.
I don't think it helped him at all.
No. So this will come back. And I think there might be another Maple Valley player down on that far side. Not sure who that is.
I think he's going to get up quickly, but you're right, he was down for a little bit.
That's number 81 again. No, that's Colby Nutt this time. So we'll see what this flag is here. I believe that's a block in the back. Another helmet-to-helmet. Does anybody here have the flag football belts? Can we just go grab those? So, after all is said and done, the Braves have first down and 6 to go. Here's Paulsrud under center, waiting for the snap. And he's going to hand this one off. I believe that's Wood hitting the outside. He's out across the 30, now to the 34. He picked up about 19. 15 on the play. They'll mark it at the 35-yard line. So Cale Wood with the 15-yard pickup gives the Braves first and 10.
He's having an excellent night rushing the football.
He is. 8.5 to go here before halftime. Braves have the ball. They're driving. Ball at their own 35. Paulsrud in the backfield. There's two backs there. Wood going to split out. Nick Clark picks up a little bit of pass coverage, and they just had to throw it into the ground. Paulsrud just threw it incomplete, threw it at the feet of Cale Wood, and probably a smart thing to do. 8:12 to go. 15-0 Braves lead. 7:43 to go. Or it's actually 7:43 p.m. John, I think the Cherokee girls basketball team started open gym last week.
Right, last Sunday night.
Coach Slaughter getting them going already. Second down and 10, Paulsrud, two men in the backfield, Wood and Clark. And a fumbled snap. Paulsrud throws it over the middle, almost intercepted. He's trying to go to Colton Waltman. Not sure what he saw there, John.
No, it was into double coverage, and it really looked like it was going to be intercepted. Probably just threw him off just a little bit by dropping the ball.
Third down and 10 here for the Braves. Ball at their own 35. Braves lead 15-0. So Iowa State plays what? West Virginia tomorrow.
West Virginia tomorrow at 3, kickoff at 3. Iowa hosting Penn State, and Penn State's a heck of a football team.
I think that could be a low-scoring game.
It should be. I think Penn State gives up like 8.5 points a game, and Iowa doesn't give up many points either.
I could see that one being like 12-8, or not 12-8, but 12-10 or something like that. Here's Wood bouncing to the outside. He's got 10 yards. He's going to pick up about 15. He's out across midfield into the...
And other than that, there's no flag.
There's no flag. 7:59 to go here. That was a gain of 15 to the 49-yard line.
He's had 3 gains, 2 gains of 15, 1 of 16. So he's adding up, and some other gains too. So Cale Wood having a great night rushing the football.
First and 10, ball at the 49. Paulsrud going to line up shotgun, has a man in the backfield. It's Cale Wood. Paulsrud waiting for the snap. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Paulsrud drops back, steps up in the pocket, now bounces out. He's got some room. He's got a blocker, and he's going to take off. He's across the 40 to the 35-yard line. He picked up about 13 yards.
That's the best we've seen Alex run the football since he had his sprained ankle.
And there was good coverage downfield. Wrestling coach Austin Todd to my right here saying, just run, don't throw it. And that was the right thing to do. Out to about the 33-yard line. 7:22 to go. Braves lead 15-0, trying to score again here. And the Braves do get the ball to start the second half as well. So now Lundquist and Wood in the I formation. Paulsrud going to go under center this time. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Now Lundquist bumps up to the line. Here's a quick hit out to Colton Waltman, trying to get him involved. And he's going to fall forward. He's going to be out close to the 21-yard line. It's going to be, actually, they're going to give him 11 yards. Colton Waltman. John, that's a player you'd like to get involved because he's so quick, so athletic.
That's right. Good to see that.
McCartney on the tackle for the Rams. Now first down and 10, ball at the 21. Paulsrud. Lundquist goes in motion out to the left, and they're going to hand this off to Cale Wood. Straight up the middle, tough running, and I think he's going to Gain about 6, maybe 7 here.
Number 7, Cale Wood, the ball carrier.
Cale Wood having a good running game here.
For the Braves at about the 14-yard line of the Rams.
Oh, I forgot one. So he has 2 15-yard runs, a 16-yard run, and a 20-yard run. So he looked like he might be on his way to a 100-yard night.
15-0 in favor of the Braves. 6:39. Paulsrud goes under center. Waiting for the snap, and he's going to hand this off to Wood. Getting around the end. Now he runs upfield, and he's going to score. From 21 yards out with 6:29 to go in quarter number 2. Makes it 21-0.
Yeah, it was quite a drive. I mean, they had a couple of big penalties and still were able to recover. They're going to go for 2 again?
It is pretty windy, so that's probably...
That's probably why.
Well...
Looks like it, yes.
21-0. Braves lead. They're going to go for 2. And it's going to be Lundquist in the backfield with Paulsrud. And Paulsrud going to roll out to the left, throws it in, a little flip pass to Nick Clark, and it's good. So the 2-point conversion is good as they get it to Nick Clark. 23-0, Braves lead. Back in 60 seconds on KCHE AM 1440.
Costly dental coverage and paying out of pocket are a thing of the past. At Ryder Family Dentistry, we now offer dental membership plans starting at just $14 a month for children. With this, you receive cleanings, exams, and routine x-rays plus discounts if procedures are needed. Don't pay a dime out of pocket for preventative care. We've got you covered with dental membership plans at Ryder Family Dentistry in Cherokee, your whole health family dental practice.
Here for you so you can be you at Kiva Boutique in downtown Cherokee. Before the weekend hits, hit Kiva Boutique in downtown Cherokee. A night out with the girls, a formal event with friends, a family function, or a working weekend. For each of your life's occasions, there is an outfit for you at Kiva Boutique. Style, selection, and service. Here for you so you can be you at Kiva Boutique in downtown Cherokee.
That was with 11-12 to go in the, 11-12 to go in the second quarter. Just barely starting the second quarter.
So now we are kicking off here the Braves. It'll be Carver. Carver's done a pretty good job this year. This one's low. It's picked up at the 25, now out to the 30. And falling forward, out to about the 33. So that was Colby Nutt on the return. 23-0 Braves lead here, 6:21. Furman on the tackle. So MVAO-COU. Well, at 1st and 10, ball at their own 34. See if the Braves can continue that good defensive pressure. 6:21 to go before half. And I think Scott in there at quarterback, Colby Scott, waiting for the snap. High snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper up the left side, stuffed right there. Caleb McGee was there, and a few others. Cale Wood, Carson Furman. Think about everybody was in on that one.
That's just what Coach Gunder was talking about, too, in an interview with you, is go out, go to the ball, have a group go there rather than one-on-one tackling. So there's been a lot of that here tonight.
Need to get all these guys on the line in the wrestling room. Makes better football players. 23-0 in favor of the Braves. Scott going to line up empty backfield. 3 receivers left, 1 right, ball at their own 34-yard line. Here comes a blitz from Furman. They throw it to the outside and an incomplete pass. Actually, it's they're going to say incomplete.
Yeah.
Went right off the receiver's hands. Carson Mongan was right there.
That play was going to go absolutely nowhere. In fact, thought maybe if it was caught, it would have been about a 3-yard loss.
Broken up by Trevor Lundquist, makes it 3rd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
My imagination is this second quarter been about 45 minutes long.
You're about right.
I don't know why. It just seems like it's been long.
Second down, 3rd down and 10. Scott waiting for the snap. Going to drop back, throws it to the outside, has a receiver, but he just fell down. That's actually going to be a completed pass for about -4,
Right.
4.5 yards.
So the Braves should get pretty good field position again.
Pass complete to number 35, Terrell.
So, John, who does Nebraska play this week?
They play at Minnesota. That'll be a tough game. Minnesota's 5-0. Minnesota started out with 2 real squeakers over smaller schools. They were Division I schools, but didn't think they were going to be. But they've started to play better every week, so they're 5-0.
Here's a good punt picked up by Clark. He's out across the 40. Now the 45 gets to midfield, and I think he's going to be pushed out right around midfield.
Right around midfield.
Yeah, I think that Minnesota-Nebraska game, that could be about a touchdown game either way.
Right. Should be a good game. Very good game.
23-0, Braves lead, 4:46. John, you'd like to see the Braves punch another one in here right before half, then they get the ball back to start the second half as well. 4:46 to play.
Plenty of time.
The Braves have scored, 2 of their 3 touchdowns here in the second quarter?
Right.
So Braves going to line up. Paulsrud with 2 men in the backfield. Lundquist left, Wood right. 2 receivers left. Ryan Hurd out far right. Paulsrud waiting for the snap. And it's going to be a pump fake and a draw up the middle. He's going to have about 4 or 5 yards out to the 45. Picked up 5, split it right in half. Nothing wrong with that pump fake quarterback keeper draw. Like those nice little simple plays. So 23-0, 4:23 to play. Braves lead coming up at halftime. We'll give our Kennedy Chiropractic halftime adjustments. I think I could just give the adjustment of take care of the football a little bit better. They've had a couple bad snaps. Man goes in motion, Lundquist. Paulsrud in shotgun waiting for the snap. He'll get the ball at the 50. A little flip out to Wood. He's out across the 45, now the 40, inside the 35. That's going to be a pickup of about, let's see where they mark it. Picked up 12. Out to the 33. So first down and 10 for the Braves. A nice run there by Cale Wood.
Cale Wood is over 100 yards rushing.
Oh, easily. He's had a great game. 23-0 in favor of Cherokee. Paulsrud looks to the sideline, gets the call, waiting for the snap, gets it. And here's a misdirection. This one's Lundquist. Now he's going to cut the middle. Now cuts to the outside. Oh, he was tripped up at the 25-yard line. He picked up about 9 yards.
Counter to number 30, Trevor Lundquist with a 9-yard run on the play. Makes it 2nd and 1.
Second down and a long 1 yard to go with 3:14 and counting. You know, John, I want to say it's a nice night for football, but I know that would be biased because we're sitting
That's
inside.
Right.
It's cold out. Third down and about 1.
Not terribly windy, which is helpful, but still. I think it's died down a little bit during the day.
Paulsrud in shotgun. He'll stand at the 30 waiting for the snap. Gets it. Here's a pitch out to Wood. He just needs 1 yard to get the first down. He's got more, and he's going to be inside the 20 down to about the 15, 16-yard line, a pickup of about 5.
Number 7, Cale Wood, the ball carrier. It's like a gain of 10. Be another Braves first down.
Actually picked up 10 on that one. Cale Wood's had a good game. First and 10 for the Braves. Ball at the 14. 2:20 or 2:30 2.5 to play here before halftime. I think the Braves kind of taking their time trying to run that clock a little bit before half.
Like I said, no hurry whatsoever. There's plenty of time.
Here's Lundquist, bounces to the outside. Now man in motion is Waltman. They'll hand it off to him. He's going to try and get the edge. He's got 1, 2, 3 guys trying to bring him down. He's at the 6-yard line. Picked up about 8. And Waltman just ran, what do you think, about 30 yards to gain 8?
That's about right.
He went in motion, had to come all the way across the field. I will say that was a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. So 2nd down and 3 coming up here. 1:39 to play here before half. Braves might want to start rushing, hurrying up a little bit. They've got 2 timeouts left. You could probably run a run play here and take a timeout if you want to. Paulsrud waiting for the snap shotgun. Man to his left, man to his right. He's going to look across the middle. Tried to squeeze a pass in there to Ryan Hurd.
Boy, I'm not sure he wasn't hit before that is Ryan Hurd. It looked like maybe the defender. But if you notice in the NFL, you can hardly ever get a pass interference call anymore.
No. All right, here's Paulsrud going to hand this one off to Lundquist. Starts out right, running north and south. He's going to have enough for a 1st down. Picks up about 4 yards.
Thought for a moment he might be able to make it in, but it closed in a hurry. But a nice run.
I think the Braves may have used the timeout. 1:11 to play. Clock will roll. Guess they didn't. 3-yard line. Braves have 1st and goal. They lead 23-0. They're trying to let the clock run down a little bit here. Paulsrud, 2 men in the backfield, 2 receivers left, 1 right. You got Mongan and Waltman to the left. Up top, you've got Ryan Hurd. Lundquist goes in motion now. Cale Wood back there with him. And they timed it, the snap, and Cale Wood's going to push forward. He's close to the end zone. And there's a big pile right down at the 1-yard line. Picked up about 3. Needed about an extra half a yard.
Not sure whether you call that a pass or not. You know, it looked like a little shovel pass, but
we've got a timeout, but we'll just keep it right here as we're just before halftime. And it seems like these timeouts move pretty quickly. Don't want to miss any action. Once again, thanks to some of our sponsors tonight. Kiva Boutique Coach's Comment. Rasmus Realty, leader of the game. We'll announce that after the game. Noggin Water bringing you the timeouts. Kenny Chiropractic, our halftime adjustments. Noggin Painting Company hosted the pregame, and the Sanford Museum, the halftime band performance. Band won't perform here at halftime. I think it's a little too cold for the band here tonight. But that is one bright spot here at Cherokee. Our band has really great numbers under the direction of Mr. Vanetta. Does a great job.
Yeah, that's right. It's as good, well, it's really the best one we've seen all year long.
And also a big nice thanks to Swain Motor Company. They're going to help get us down the road a few times this season. If you're heading down the road, Highway 59, stop in and see them. They're just on the east side of Highway 59. 2nd down and goal, ball at the half-yard line. Would you maybe run a QB sneak here? I think I would. Paulsrud under center, waiting for the snap. And falls in. That's going to be a touchdown.
Tom Brady's in the house. He had 2 last night.
But I think there was
oldest man to ever have a quarterback sneak for a touchdown, and he did it twice.
He did it twice. But I think the Patriots had 4th and 1 a few other times, and they didn't get it. So with 25 seconds left in the first half, a 1-yard touchdown run by Paulsrud. Makes it 29-0.
Number 24, Mason Carver. Was there a whistle?
Kick is up and good. Kick went through. 30-0, Cherokee leads. We'll take a minute timeout. We'll be back on KCHE.
Can we build for you? At Holstein Fabrication, we have state-of-the-art equipment and world-class Midwestern work ethic to design, fabricate, and produce metal parts, weld metals, and produce products in a timely manner. We specialize in laser cutting stainless steel sheet, plate, and now with a three-dimensional laser table, we can work with square and round tube, punch holes, and bend with extreme accuracy. What can we build for you? Visit us today and let's find out at Holstein Manufacturing, a division of Holstein Fabrication.
With fall comes the start of football, volleyball, and cross country. Hi, I'm Dr. Kayla Ludvigson, and with a Bachelor's of Science degree from the University of Iowa in athletic training, I especially love to treat and help prevent sports-related injuries. Adjustments help your body function at its best. This means recovery from long practices, hard hits on a Friday night, or sore shoulders from swinging hard, or ankles and knees from running those extra miles can all be dealt with easier by your body. Kinesiotaping is also available. Come see me, Dr. Kayla Ludvigson, at Ludvigson Chiropractic, 225-6198. For relief from sports-related injuries.
Braves lead 30-0 here. They'll kick this thing off with 25 seconds left. A low kick down the middle, picked up at the 20, out across the 25. Now the 30, the 35 better wrap up down to about the 40-yard line.
Number 2, Justice McCartney.
That was McCartney.
That's their best field position of the half, but half's almost over.
Do you think they maybe take a shot or two here, John, or just
I don't know.
go to halftime?
We'll have to wait and see.
It's tough to say. It's 30-0 in favor of the Cherokee Braves taking on MVAO-COU.
They wouldn't really have much to lose by taking a shot or two.
See if St. John's comes out there as quarterback. I've
got confidence in Ryan Hurd back there as a safety.
Ryan Hurd standing about just past midfield. They'll
They're
creep back.
expecting a pass, obviously.
St. John's throws to the outside. And if that would have had a little more air underneath of it, Ryan Hurd would have had a pick six.
He got it on one hop.
16 seconds left to go. 30-0. Braves lead here before half.
Makes it 2nd and 10 for the Rams.
And coming up at halftime, we'll have an interview with John O'Connor and Coach Matt Hoskinson. So 2nd down and 10. Here is a shotgun formation. St. John's sends a man in motion. Moves him out to the right. St. John's in shotgun. And he'll hand this one off up the middle to Scott. Picked up about 5 yards. Going to make it 3rd down, about 5. They'll let the clock run out. That will be our halftime score. 30-0 Cherokee leads. We'll be back in 60 seconds. We'll talk about this first half a little bit. Then we'll have an interview coming up with John O'Connor and our cross-country head coach, Matt Hoskinson. Back in 60 seconds on KCHE.
Thank you for listening.
I'm going to take a picture of this in Comstock.
Costly dental coverage and paying out of pocket are a thing of the past. At Ryder Family Dentistry, we now offer dental membership plans starting at just $14 a month for children. With this, you receive cleanings, exams, and routine x-rays plus discounts if procedures are needed. Don't pay a dime out of pocket for preventative care. We've got you covered with dental membership plans at Ryder Family Dentistry in Cherokee, your whole health family dental practice.
Here for you so you can be you at Kiva Boutique in downtown Cherokee. Before the weekend hits, hit Kiva Boutique in downtown Cherokee. A night out with the girls, a formal event with friends, a family function, or a working weekend. For each of your life's occasions, there is an outfit for you at Kiva Boutique. Style, selection, and service. Here for you so you can be you at Kiva Boutique in downtown Cherokee.
KCHE AM 1440. Keith Crane here alongside John O'Connor. We are at halftime, 30-0. Just kind of recapping things here for the Braves in this first half. At the end of the first quarter, they were up 7-0. Now they lead 30-0. In the first quarter, Cale Wood had a 1-yard touchdown run. In the second quarter, it was a 40-yard touchdown reception to Paulsrud to Ryan Hurd. 2-point conversion was good. A 21-yard touchdown run by Cale Wood. 2-point conversion was good. And then with 25 seconds to go, Let's see here. What was a 1-yard touchdown run by Paulsrud to punch it in, makes it 30-7 or 30-0. And running the ball, Cale Wood, he's got gains of 16 yards, 20 yards, 15, 15, 21, 12, 10. So he's over 100 yards here.
I think he's up around 115 or 120 here at half.
So good first half there for the Cherokee Braves. They've got the shutout going here. And, John, the big thing is with this one, they get the ball to start half number 2. So hopefully they can come out and get a pretty good start to the second half.
Punch in a score, then they could have the continuous clock.
You just jinxed it. John says
no, because I knocked on wood.
Knocked on wood. All right, so it is 30-0. We'll be back in 60 seconds with that halftime interview with John O'Connor and Matt Hoskinson back in 60 on KCHE.
Can we build for you? At Holstein Fabrication, we have state-of-the-art equipment and world-class Midwestern work ethic to design, fabricate, and produce metal parts, weld metals, and produce products in a timely manner. We specialize in laser cutting stainless steel sheet, plate, and now with a 3-dimensional laser table, we can work with square and round tube, punch holes, and bend with extreme accuracy. What can we build for you? Visit us today and let's find out at Holstein Manufacturing, a division of Holstein Fabrication.
With fall comes the start of football, volleyball, and cross country. Hi, I'm Dr. Kayla Ludvigson, and with a Bachelor's of Science degree from the University of Iowa in athletic training, I especially love to treat and help prevent sports-related injuries. Adjustments help your body function at its best. This means recovery from long practices, hard hits on a Friday night, or sore shoulders from swinging hard, or ankles and knees from running those extra miles can all be dealt with easier by your body. Kinesiotaping is also available. Come see me, Dr. Kayla Ludvigson, at Ludvigson Chiropractic, 225-6198, for relief from sports-related injuries.
And excavation can help you with your excavation needs. Tiling, drainage, waterways.
About last night, everything seemed to go pretty well. The weather cooperated, and where there were a lot of people at the meet.
Remember us for quality used vehicles, auction services, and auto body repair.
Democratic lawmakers and some Republicans. This is ABC News.
Staples gives your business more for less.
It was an awesome night, John.
Have you tell us a little. Matt Hoskinson is our guest, and Matt, I thought I'd just catch up with you and have you tell us a little bit about last night. Everything seemed to go pretty well. The weather cooperated, and where there were a lot of people at the meet.
Yeah, it was an awesome night, John. We finally got a good meet. As far as weather-wise, so Mother Nature kind of looked down on us last night, and boy, what a fantastic crowd we had. That is the fullest I think I've seen that course in a long time. I had trouble getting through the crowds to kind of cheer on our runners. There was so many people. Man, we can't thank the community any more than that. That was awesome. Hopefully our Braves runners went out there and made them proud last night.
I told somebody today that take the biggest crowd you've seen at the Sioux Valley Golf Tournament and multiply it by 2 or 3.
Yeah, you aren't kidding. I mean, it was awesome. It was awesome last night.
A lot of grandparents and parents out there. So just tell us a little bit about, you had to be pretty happy. The girls had a couple of top 10 finishers.
Yeah, we ran well across the board, middle school through high school. Girls, we had London Rogie, she was our top finisher in 5th there. She ran a nice race against some tough competition there. And then Riley Lubeck came in there. I think she was maybe 12th or 10th or 12th, right around there. Another nice finish for her for a freshman. Riley Bainbridge just outside the top 20, 21st. So overall, girls ran really well.
And again, Bryce doing a nice job. I'm sure there was some good competition there, and he ended up 4th.
Yeah, he ended up 4th. Last night it was more kind of a survival. I like to think of it as a survive and advance meet for Bryce. Bryce has never had good luck at our home course. His sophomore year, he kind of went down with an injury, with an IT band injury. Last year he was just coming off mono, or was battling mono. I can't remember which way it was. So never really had the ideal conditions. And, he kind of came in this year, and last night was more about getting that race done for Bryce, just surviving it and getting through it. And he did a fantastic job. Ran a great race. Tough course, tough competition. Those top 4 guys are pretty good. A couple of them are 3A. And then the Western Christian kid, he's seen several times, just ran a great race.
Now, here we are the day after the race here on Wednesday as we record this, and so what's on the agenda for today? The day after a tough race, what do you have them doing today?
We kind of, after a race, is kind of a recovery run. We want to work out all that lactic acid, kind of get those muscles cleaned up a little bit, get our minds cleaned up from a tough day of racing. So they're out on a 5-mile run, just kind of working through the races a little bit through their heads and kind of starting to move forward. We start with conference next Monday, and then the following week after that, we got districts on Thursday. So just like any sport in high school, it's next game up. So
now, where's the conference this year?
We will run at Storm Lake, a nice flat course for the most part. Traditionally runs pretty fast. Conference is going to be tough, as it always is. Spencer girls come in, they're pretty tough. The guys' race is kind of up for grabs a little bit this year, with not a lot of strong, stout teams as normal in our conference. So there's about 3 or 4 teams that are going to battle for those top couple of places. And if we run well, we could be one of them.
And as far as districts is concerned, do you know yet where that is?
No. The states, they're kind of holding their cards. They've started holding their cards a little tighter every year. We won't find out till next week, probably Tuesday or Wednesday. They usually like to wait for those last rankings to come out on Tuesday. Looking like Orange City, that's where we've gone the last 7 years. So that'll be 8. If we go up there, it's going to be a battle, especially on the girls' side for us. With we got a stout KP team there. Unity ran extremely well last night, and then us, Emmitsburg, Western, Okoboji, Sibley, and I'm missing one of them, but just that third spot's going to be a tough battle. And I really feel like we figure into that third spot. It's really going to come down to which team runs well that night.
All right. Well, on the girls' side, you've had some freshmen come through for you this year, haven't you?
Yeah, we really have. Riley Lubeck has really stepped up, kind of filled that number 2 spot for us pretty much all year since about the 3rd or 4th race. She's just kind of, Coach Ellis and I talk, she's just kind of one of those gamers. You get her in the race and she just shows up. And then the Lecce girls with Julia and Heidi have really stepped up and kind of filled, that 3-4-5 spot somewhere in there with Riley Bainbridge, a junior who's a seasoned veteran. And, she's just going to show up every day and run a great race. So, we're excited, as young as we are. And then we had Bree Miller, who's kind of started to squeeze onto the scene as a freshman, who's really starting to figure it out. She finished number 6 for us last night, ran a great race. If we can get a little bit more out of them, we're at the point where everybody's kind of an orange, and you're trying to get as much juice out of them as you can right now. So hopefully we can squeeze a little more out of those freshmen and keep them showing up, and we'll see what shakes out. And
when you have that many freshmen developing along the line, you have to really like the future.
Yeah, that's the one thing that we talk about. Even on the guys' side, we're really young. With Bryce and Gabe Castro really being kind of our only upperclassmen on the guys' side, competing on the varsity level for us. We're throwing out 4 or 5 freshmen. Even in the guys' side, and they're competing and they're learning and they're figuring things out and they're starting to communicate, kind of like those seasoned veterans that you want to have on your team, and for that to be happening when they're this young, really it's exciting to see the shape of this team and the future of this program.
Now tell me one more time, the conference is what day?
Conference is next Monday at Storm Lake. They'll run middle school at 4, and they'll roll the starts right after that. So probably 4:30, and we'll probably be finishing the races somewhere around 6:30.
And then the district the next Thursday, or the
yes. The district is not the Thursday of next week, it's the following Thursday. So about a week and a half after we get done with conference, we'll have districts. And it's usually 4 and 4:30 race times, quick races. It's always an exciting time. Unity puts on, if we go there, Unity puts on a great meet, and it has a nice course. We run traditionally pretty well there. But there's a chance that they pull us south down to Panorama, kind of into some uncharted waters. We'll see kind of what the state holds in the cards this year.
All right, sounds good, Matt. Thanks a lot. Congratulations on your season so far, and good luck the rest of the year.
Thanks a lot, John. We appreciate it. Yes.
For over 100 years, Cherokee Regional Medical Center has been providing high-quality medical services in the heart of Northwest Iowa. Our modern facilities and state-of-the-art technology provide the professional medical services our patients deserve with the convenience of staying close to home. We know that everyone's healthcare needs are unique. We take pride in treating your individual needs in a personal manner you can trust. You have many choices in healthcare. Choose someone who truly cares about you. Cherokee Regional Medical Center. Professional care made personal.
Since the 1920s, the Boothby family has been serving the people of the Cherokee area. Our name is synonymous with professionalism, caring, compassion, and understanding. As third-generation funeral directors, Richard and David Boothby pride ourselves in our commitment to the families we serve. We will provide a professional and dignified service for your loved one, whether it is a traditional service, cremation with a memorial service, or a simple graveside service. We would be honored and privileged to serve your family like it was our own. Contact Richard or David Boothby and set up an appointment and put your mind at ease. The Boothby Funeral Home on East Main in downtown Cherokee.
As superintendent of the Cherokee school system,
We have been serving the financial needs of this area for a long time. Many of today's customers are the great-grandchildren of yesterday's. As we look ahead, we are very thankful for the opportunity to serve the financial needs of this area. Cherokee State Bank, member FDIC, a tradition of community banking.
It's a tradition that's just our way.
Cherokee State Bank, celebrating 125 years of serving you.
Our goal is to get real estate results at Rasmus Realty in Cherokee. From the moment you decide to sell or buy, we are here for you.
Get results with Rasmus Realty.
We market your home to ensure buyers can find you.
Get results with Rasmus Realty.
And with your busy lifestyle, we schedule appointments on your time.
Get results with Rasmus Realty.
Our goal is simple, to get results. Real estate results at Rasmus Realty in Cherokee.
KCHE AM 1440. We are at half. We'll give you a quick update here. 30-0. The Braves have shut out Maple Valley, Anthony Charter Oak Ute here so far. As the Braves do lead 30-0. We'll step aside here for a couple more minutes, and we'll be back with the second half right here at KCHE AM 1440.
OMG, you have to tell me where you got that outfit.
You won't believe this, but I found it right here in Cherokee at B's Uptown Boutique.
Wow, that's awesome, but I bet it was expensive.
It actually wasn't. Their prices are affordable, and want to hear the best part? They have great business wear for at work too, and I also just picked up some new workout clothes for when I go to the gym.
Wow, sounds like I need to head to B's Uptown Boutique.
It really is where comfort and fashion come together.
RasmussenFord.com. It's as easy as point, click, and browse. Go ahead. Let's take a look at RasmussenFord.com. You'll see our complete inventory of vehicles located at both Cherokee and Stormlight. We have internet specials. You can schedule a service appointment and even apply for a vehicle purchase, all online at RasmussenFord.com. Don't get me wrong, we would love to see you in person because we always have a cup of coffee, popcorn, and a friendly hello waiting for you. But maybe after hours, you just want to take a little look. So go ahead, RasmussenFord.com.
Costly dental coverage and paying out of pocket are a thing of the past. At Ryder Family Dentistry, we now offer dental membership plans starting at just $14 a month for children. With this, you receive cleanings, exams, and routine x-rays plus discounts if procedures are needed. Don't pay a dime out of pocket for preventative care. We've got you covered with dental membership plans at Ryder Family Dentistry in Cherokee, your whole health family dental practice.
Here for you so you can be you at Kiva Boutique in downtown Cherokee. Before the weekend hits, hit Kiva Boutique in downtown Cherokee. A night out with the girls, a formal event with friends, a family function, or a working weekend. For each of your life's occasions, there is an outfit for you at Kiva Boutique. style, selection, and service. Here for you so you can be you at Kiva Boutique in downtown Cherokee.
KCHE AM 1440. Keith Crane back here with John O'Connor. George Hicks Field here. John, the Braves lead 30-0. Really, overall, a solid half for the Braves.
Yes, it did. There was a stretch there. They got ahead 7-0. Then for a couple of series, didn't move the ball very well. I thought Maple Valley Anthony defensive line started to play better. Then all of a sudden, the Braves really had a big second quarter.
Yeah, Maple Valley Anthony Cherokee made some pretty good adjustments there for a little bit, but the Braves made some adjustments of their own to counter that. So the Braves lead here halftime 30-0, and the Braves will receive the ball to start the second half. We'll see the Braves going back out on the field. I'm sure we'll have maybe Nick Clark and Trevor Lundquist to return the kickoff here. Also out there on that special teams is number 58. That's Gavin Bollinger. Gavin Bollinger, 190-pound, 6-foot senior. Cole Timmerman out there as well, along with Carson Mongan. So this will be the Braves' opening possession. Cale Wood back there as well in that second line, back there with Mason Carver. And John, you feel like Mason Carver, one of those kids in basketball, probably going to get to see some more varsity time this season.
Kind of like his sister, he can shoot.
Yeah.
So he should, you're right.
30-0, the Braves will start with getting the kick here from the Rams. Braves lead 30-0. Alex Paulsrud standing right by Coach Tony Gunner, trying to get the game plan in store. And, John, it must be pretty windy out there, just kind of judging the way that kicker trying to get that ball to stay up on that tee there.
Haven't had one fall off yet, but he was a little concerned about the angle, I think.
Well, here's a pretty good kick, picked up by Clark, and a fake handoff. And Clark's out across the 35. Now the 40, still on his feet. The 45, the 50. He's down to the 40, pushed out of bounds. Good return. And, John, that's fake handoff was pretty.
That worked. That sure did work.
There was at least seen about half that punt or the kickoff coverage, bid on that. So down to the 42, good starting field position.
Braves will have it. First and 10 at the Rams 42.
So Braves have first and 10, ball at their own 42, or in Ram territory. Going to line up two receivers left, one right. We've got a flag. Let's see. Braves had 12 guys on the field. They got set up in the line, and the player coming off the field didn't quite make it off in time. So on this side, we've got Mongan and Colton Waltman. On that far top side of the field, we've got Ryan Hurd. And it's going to be Wood and Lundquist going to line up. I formation. Lundquist will go in motion. Wood, the lone back. Paulsrud under center, waiting for the snap. This is going to be a handoff to Wood. He's got to get around the outside. Gets a block. And he slipped, and he's going to lose about 3-4. Well, got back to the line of scrimmage, it looks like.
He actually got back to the line of scrimmage or gained a yard, and it looked like he was going to lose 3 or 4.
Yeah, was fortunate just to get that back. Second and 15 coming up for the Braves. Ball out to the 46. So second down and 15. Ball will be placed on the left hash mark. Going to go with, looks like a double tight end set. Colton Waltman, the receiver on this left side. Lundquist will split out far right. Cale Wood in the backfield. Paulsrud under center, waiting for the snap. And it's going to be a play action. Rolls out and throws it down to Ryan Hurd. Tips it up to himself, and he's going to have enough for a first down.
Nice catch, and we know that Ryan's up to 6'5" or 6'6", and glad he had that reach because it was a little bit high. As you mentioned, he tipped it up in the air and was able to catch it.
Kind of a risky thing to do, to tip it up to yourself just enough to get a hand on it. So he picked up 15. That'll give him a first down, 1st and 10. Ball out to the 31-yard line. Tip of the ball right on it. So Ryan Hurd out far right, Moggen and Waltman to the left. Waiting for the snap is Paulsrud. Lundquist in motion. Wood the lone back. Paulsrud under center. And he hands this off to Wood. Was about taken down in the backfield. Spins. Got back to the line of scrimmage. Johnny was lucky just to get back there.
That's right.
So Maple Valley making some pretty good adjustments on that run game.
Number 7, Cale Wood, the ball carrier.
So that means it's about time to go to the passing game.
The Rams' 31-yard line.
And I don't think you necessarily have to throw the ball super far down the field. You can kind of, rip off 5, 10-yard passes. So 2nd down and 10. 10 minutes, 12 seconds to go. Second quarter. Split backfield again. And shotgun. Paulsrud waiting the snap. MVAO showing blitz. There's a kick out to Wood on the pass. He's got it. And he's going to be down to about the 22-yard line. Picked up about 8, maybe 9. It's going to be really close to a first down, actually. I'm going to say that's a pickup of 9. 3rd down and 1. 3rd down and 1. Ball at the 22. They need to get to the 21 for a first down. Braves lead here 30-0. 9:37 to play, second quarter. All right, Paulsrud going to line up under center. I formation, sends a man in motion. Paulsrud waiting for the snap. And they'll hand it off to Wood, and he kind of upended. The ball came out, going to be Maple Valley ball. Wood was taken. He was hit hard in the backfield. So the Braves walk away with nothing on that drive, 30-0 in favor of Cherokee. But Maple Valley, new life here. 9:16 to go. Run it. No. 9:16 to go.
Tony Gunter trying to run that one off. Walk it off.
Yep. He kind of had to walk down and take a second to himself, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
On the sideline there. So Cherokee leads 30-0. Maple Valley, I believe that's St. John's. He'll probably play a lot in the second half, as they'll probably need to throw the ball to try and get back into this thing. St. John's waiting for the snap, drops back. He's at the 25, steps up, throws one across the middle, and actually towards the outside, trying to hit that slot receiver, Scott. Nothing there. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Clock stops. 9:11 to go here in the third quarter. 2nd and 10 here. Good pressure by the Cherokee Braves defensive line. John, that's one thing it seems like the Braves defense has been a little bit more aggressive here tonight.
Yes, they have. They played pretty well.
2nd down and 10 coming up. St. John's, 3 receivers left, 1 right. St. John's takes the snap. And he's going to be rushed up in the pocket, throws across the middle and bounced one to his receiver. There was good pressure in the backfield there. I think it was Carson Mongan that time that just about got there.
He had to throw it a little bit quicker than he wanted to.
9:06 to go. So the last 2 plays have taken 10 seconds. 3rd and 10 here for MVAO-COU, the Rams. I don't think they're not. Are they on the basketball schedule this year one more time, John?
I think they are. I think the boys are.
Let's see what we got here. 3rd down and 10. Sometimes they have all the schedules in here. And tackled in the backfield, sack. Number 75, Patrick Paulsrud, brought him down. Actually, I don't think they have the basketball schedules in the...
Again, should get a real good field position out of this.
There's a nice picture of the Cherokee Braves marching band. They're really good, nice-looking band, a lot of numbers there. So they'll punt. Clark and Lundquist back to receive this. Good snap. Here's the punt. Not a bad end over ender. And Lundquist missed it. Did he touch it?
Yeah.
And Maple Valley going the other way. They're going to be inside the Braves 30. The officials are going to see if Lundquist actually touched it or not. 8:22 to go here. Did the Braves dodge a bullet?
I don't think so.
Nope. They're keeping it at the 35. So, John, now here you get to a situation. Now you're in 4-down territory for Maple Valley, and you take a few shots.
Looks like the Rams recovered it at the Braves 35-yard line. We'll have it first and 10.
8:22 to go here, third quarter. St. John's going to line up under center, I formation. 35, and are we going to have a timeout? There's a flag.
A booth review.
It's going to be
somebody's been watching too much NFL.
Yes. 5-yard penalty there. That'll move back first and 15. Seems like in the NFL, man, it's like once every about 5 plays they've got to review something.
The coaches are 1 for 27 in
pass interference.
Interference overrule. Yeah, I mean the one they had last night was a mauling, and they still didn't overturn it.
First and 15. St. John's lines up under center, I formation. Going to hand this off to his tailback. Ball's out. Can the Braves get to it? I don't believe so. Going to lose about another yard there. Second down and 16. Ball back to the 41. Patrick Paulsrud was just about there to get it. 30-0 in favor of Cherokee. Just under 8 minutes to play. Third quarter. So St. John's going to go back out there as quarterback. He's going to line up under center this time. Actually in shotgun. Drops back. Pressure from Mongan on the outside. And I want to make sure you don't get a late hit there. Pass is incomplete. Third down and 16.
One of those should have been caught. Braves pretty fortunate there.
Ball's at the 41. They need to get to the 25 for a first down. And I think if you're Maple Valley here, you'd probably like to chop this in about half, get it to be about 4th down and about 7 or something. You'd feel good because they're in 4-down territory, in Brave territory at the 41. They'll line up. Shotgun. Looks like 2 receivers going to be right, 1 left. St. John's waiting for the snap. He'll drop back. Some good protection this time. And dropped at the line of scrimmage. That was a pass completed.
No, incomplete.
Oh, didn't get it. He was trying
No,
to
it looked like it was, but I just noticed the official right here. Apparently, with the receivers back to us, he must have dropped it.
Calvin Prell was the intended receiver. Wouldn't have mattered. Would have been another completion, but no yards. It was right at the line of scrimmage. 4th down and 16 to go. 7:35 to play here for third quarter. St. John's going to line up in shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 right, man in the backfield with him. He'll get the snap right around the 46-yard line, drops back, loads up, throws down the field, down the left side, nobody home. That will be a turnover on downs. John, will see the Cherokee Braves offense again. He's trying to go out to Colby Nutt.
What is riding in the balance here, to be perfectly honest, is if Maple Valley Anthony scores, we'll be here all night because they're passing on every down.
Yeah.
Now, should Cherokee score, then it's a different story.
Then we're in
because then
business.
all their incomplete passes, the clock continues to run. Just thought I'd throw that in.
This is your fault because you said the Braves are going to get a touchdown and get a 35-point lead. And here's the handoff to Wood. He's wrapped up at the line. No gain. That was Scott, I believe, number 23 on the tackle there.
So you think in football there's an unwritten rule like in baseball? You can't talk about a no-hitter?
You don't talk about it.
All right.
So, but they've got a 30-point lead with 7:05 to go here in the third. Second down and 10, ball at the 41. Paulsrud, 2 men in the backfield. 2 receivers left, 1 right. You got Mongan and Waltman to the left. Here's a little misdirection. Wood's got some room. Falls behind a blocker. He's going to be out just about to midfield. It's going to bring up third down at about 1.5 minutes. Well, 3rd and 2. Picked up 8 yards. Picked up 8 yards.
Number 83, Dawson,
30-0 in favor of the Braves. Third down and a long 2. Ball at their own 49. Need to get to the 51, or the 49 on the other side, not the 51. So they need to go 49 to 49. Paulsrud went with a hard count. This one's going to be Lundquist. He's got enough for a first down. Bounces to the outside. He's out to the 45. So he picked up 6 yards.
Number 30, Trevor Lundquist, ball carrier.
Another 6 yards. The clock will keep on moving.
Hamburgers.
First down and 10 for the Braves.
Hamburger.
They'll line up again. First and 10. And here's Paulsrud waiting for the snap. Gets the snap, drops back, throws to the outside. Oh, Carson Mongan was open, but it was just about intercepted. Pretty lucky that
wasn't picked off.
It wasn't picked off. That was number 12 on the coverage there, Brady St. John's. Are you getting a little something to eat up here, John?
Sounds like I might have a hamburger on the way.
How do you get so lucky?
I just overheard somebody say hamburger.
Second down and 10. Paulsrud waiting for the snap ball at their own in Ram territory at the 45. Paulsrud going to hand this one off. Wood, he's got a block. Gets to the outside, trying to spin. There's a flag. I'm guessing where that was thrown there will probably be a hold. So that will more than likely come back. Braves lead 30-0.
Looks like holding on the Braves.
Not real sharp here in this third quarter. Just start to move and then penalties.
20 for the Braves at their 45-yard line.
Braves lead 30-0. Paulsrud sends a man in motion. That's Lundquist. Second down and 20 to go. Paulsrud waiting for the snap, standing at his own 39. Drops back. One defensive lineman got through the middle. That pass is going to be intercepted going the other way. Out to the 40, now the 35. Brought down at the 30-yard line. 5:20 to go. Maple Valley Anthony Cherokee climbing their way back, trying to climb their way back into this. And that was our Kennedy Chiropractic halftime adjustment just to take care of the football. And the Braves not doing a very good job of that here in the third quarter. First down and 10, ball at the 30-yard line for the Rams in Braves territory. First down and 10. It's going to be St. John's here in the second half playing quarterback, lining up I formation. And it's going to be a pitch out to his tailback, trying to move upfield. Got back to the line of scrimmage. That was McCartney on the carry. And maybe picked up a yard. He's a little slow to get up. 30-0. We've got 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Second down and 9. Second down and 9 for Maple Valley. And he gets the snap. St. John's whips one out to receiver. He bobbled it, then caught it. And he's taken down for a loss. That's one you probably should have just let go through.
Number 12 flips his pass, complete to number 81, Colby Nutt.
So Colby Nutt has negative 5 yards receiving.
But that was a big deal because it keeps the clock running.
It does.
At the Braves' 35-yard line.
4:15 to go. 4:10 now. Third down and 15. St. John's will line up 2 receivers right, 1 left in shotgun. He's going to get the snap about the 40. Drops back. Pressure from the outside. Throws to the outside, and Cale Wood's going to wrap him up. Gain of about 6. That was a complete pass out to number 83, Dawson Gress. And the Braves have a player down, Cale Wood down. And it looks like he's cramping up. Jody's got her winter coat on out there tonight.
I was going to say that she came well prepared. She knew the forecast.
4th down and 9 to go. I'm sure MVAO-COU will go for it. I think we've got a timeout on the field. We'll step aside 1 minute. Be back with more Braves football on KCHE, AM 1440.
Can we build for you? At Holstein Fabrication, we have state-of-the-art equipment and world-class Midwestern work ethic to design, fabricate, and produce metal parts, weld metals, and produce products in a timely manner. We specialize in laser cutting stainless steel sheet, plate, and now with a 3-dimensional laser table, we can work with square and round tube, punch holes, and bend with extreme accuracy. What can we build for you? Visit us today and let's find out at Holstein Manufacturing, a division of Holstein Fabrication.
With fall comes the start of
Go Braves. I'm Cherokee High School Principal Wade Riley. I'm proud of our faculty, coaching staff, and students who give their all each year. We are proud of the sportscaster members who support Cherokee Athletic broadcasts on KCHE, including...
Water is essential, and you deserve the best. Noggin Water in downtown Cherokee delivers. The best in quality and the best in value, too, at only 25 cents a gallon for purified refills and $2.50 a gallon for our high pH alkaline refills. Noggin Water in downtown Cherokee. Absolutely the best water.
Carrie Chills Rehabilitation and Healthcare, where caring always comes first.
Cherokee leading here 30-0. 3:17 to go in the fourth quarter. There was an incomplete pass on 4th down, so that'll be a turnover. So here we go. It's going to be 1st and 10. Paulsrud going to line up under center, waiting for the snap. And he's going to hand this off to Lundquist. He's trying to bounce to the wide side. He's got 5 yards. And now he's got 10. And he's going to be out across the 45. Picks up about 16 yards out to the 45, 46-yard line. We'll give him 16 on that one for Trevor Lundquist. Stayed in bounds, so the clock will roll once they get set here. 30-0 in favor of the Braves. And we've got a player down on that far side, it looks like. So, looks like it might be Lundquist down on that far side. So both running backs just went out for the Braves. Cale Wood. So 30-0. I think Lundquist is up and he's okay. Braden Farver going to come in. Colton Waltman also out there for the Braves. So it'll be 1st down and 10, ball at the 45. So Paulsrud's going to wait for the snap in shotgun. Waiting for the snap. 2 receivers left, 1 right. And this is going to be a quarterback bootleg, and he's going to bounce to the outside. He's going to pick up about maybe 1 or 2 yards. Going to bring up 2nd down and about 8. Second down and 8 after the gain of 2. Ball out to the 47-yard line. 30-0, the Braves lead here. Second down and 8. Waiting for the snap, Paulsrud. 2 receivers right, two right, 2 left. Man in the backfield, that's Nick Clark in there at tailback. Second down and 8. Waiting for the snap. Alex slaps his hands, gets the snap. Here's a quick hit out to Waltman, and he actually dropped it and thought he could pick it up and take off again, but couldn't quite do it. So 30-0. Braves lead here, third down and 8. Week number 7, we've got 2 more weeks left. We're at Underwood, then at Trainer. Then we'll have playoff football, then we'll get into basketball season just around the corner. Third down and 8. Paulsrud going to line up under center this time. Receiver left and 1 right. 2 double tight end set. Nick Clark is about 10 yards off the line of scrimmage. And he'll get the handoff. And he's going to be across midfield, tripped up. Picked up about 5. Going to bring up 4th down and about 4.
As you mentioned, he ran 10 but picked up 5.
He was
deep, yeah.
He was so far behind the line of scrimmage. Braves are going to go for it here. Just past midfield. They're at the 49. They need to get to the 45 to get a first down. Paulsrud going to wait for the snap. They might try a hard count here. He gets the snap. Pump fakes, loads up, throws the ball down the field. Waltman falls down. It's going to be turnover on downs. 1:27 to go here in the third. It's 30-0.
And Alex limping a little bit as Trevor Lundquist also limped off the field just a little bit.
So 30-0. Braves lead. Maple Valley Anthony Cherokee will come out on offense here. They'll get the ball just shy of midfield at the 49. So we're getting ready to go. First down and 10, waiting for the snap. St. John's. And here's a quick hit. Tried to go over the middle, and Colton Waltman just about had an interception. Hit him right in the hands. Going to bring up second down and 10. Clock will stop. 1:22 to go here in the third. So John wins the first Cherokee girls basketball game. They usually have about 2 games before the boys start.
Right. They have games on Monday and Tuesday before Thanksgiving, I think the 25th and 26th. And that is at Sioux City West on a Monday night, and then hosting West Sioux on a Tuesday night.
I think you said you wanted to go to that Sioux City West game by yourself, correct?
No, I did not say that. No, I said you are going for sure. I don't want to hear any excuses.
And here's a pass that was, I think, may have been tipped at the line of scrimmage.
The penalty flag went down before everything.
It's going to be against Maple Valley. Braves might decline this. Holding on Maple Valley. Yeah, I'd say move them back. Because my luck, I'll probably have a championship football game on Saturday, turn around, Sunday off, right to work on Monday basketball.
That sounds about right.
I think I could talk Brandon Slaughter, and you could just ride with the team.
So I don't get lost.
Brandon's texting me right now. He says, "You really don't want to go?" Yes, I'm going to go, Brandon. So second down and 25, back to the 35. Long way to go here for the Rams. The crowd here in Cherokee's kind of thinned out a little bit in the second half. 1:17 to go in the third. St. John's drops back, throws across the middle of the field. Nobody there. Clock will stop on the incomplete pass. Going to bring up third and 25. I remember, I think it was 1 year, I think, John, It was when MMC was 8-man. I think we had a girls basketball game before the state championship game in 8-man.
I think that's right.
I think
that's right. I remember one of those years at MMC, maybe it was the first year that they won the state, going to a welcome home party over there, I think after we had done the game.
I think so, yeah. 3rd down and 25. Long way to go here for the Rams. Sinjins drops back. Kicks one to the middle of the field on a screen setup. And back at the line of scrimmage. That was number 83. I think that's Dawson Grease. 4th and a long way to go. Bill Bizzoni had River Valley and Kingsley Pearson. I think that game had about 5 minutes left midway through our second quarter, so Bill Bizzoni's probably at home already and tucked into bed.
Well, he has to stay up a little later the next couple of weeks when we're way down south, and he has to do coaches shows.
He's going to help us out a little bit these next couple of weeks. So now the officials out there talking something over. 33 seconds, they'll run the clock. All right, waiting for the snap. Here's the punt. Not a bad punt. Going to go about the 30. And God, there's going to be maybe a block in the back on maybe Ryan Hurd. So that's going to move the Braves back. 2:10 to go here, third quarter. And John, as we look forward to basketball season, have to have a feeling that it'll be kind of interesting. The Braves girls team, at least, is going to have some younger players step up. As had a few key players graduate, but we could kind of see in the 8th grade last year, and the JV games were pretty well. So it's just kind of a matter. I have a feeling there's going to be a couple of players that step up. It's just going to be a matter of who.
That's right, and a couple of girls off to play college basketball, and of course Lily Anderson playing volleyball at Northwestern already here this fall, but Peyton Slaughter at Briar Cliff, of course, and then Cass Pingle at Wayne State. So it'll be interesting to see, keep tabs on how they do.
And a couple nice key pieces. Tegan Slaughter and Jamae Nichols will probably have good seasons this year. Their junior year only.
I think Grace Anderson will surprise you too.
I think that's a good idea there. All right, Farver in at quarterback. Throws a quick hit out to Ryan Hurd, and he's going to fall forward for about 6 yards. Going to bring up 2nd down, and we'll say 5. Not sure if... Yeah, Farver comes back out.
And that's the end of the third quarter.
End of the third quarter. Cherokee leads 30-0 back in 1 minute on KCHE AM 1440.
For over 100 years, Cherokee Regional Medical Center has been providing high-quality medical services in the heart of Northwest Iowa. Our modern facilities and state-of-the-art technology provide the professional medical services our patients deserve with the convenience of staying close to home. We know that everyone's healthcare needs are unique. We take pride in treating your individual needs in a personal manner you can trust. You have many choices in healthcare. Choose someone who truly cares about you. Cherokee Regional Medical Center. Professional care made personal.
Since the 1920s, the Boothby family has been serving the people of the Cherokee area. Our name is synonymous with professionalism, caring, compassion, and understanding. As third-generation funeral directors, Richard and David Boothby pride ourselves in our commitment to the families we serve. We will provide a professional and dignified service for your loved one, whether it is a traditional service, cremation with a memorial service, or a simple graveside service. We would be honored and privileged to serve your family like it was our own. Contact Richard or David Boothby and set up an appointment and put your mind at ease. The Boothby Funeral Home on East Main in downtown Cherokee.
KCHE AM 1440. Headed to the fourth quarter here. 30-0 in favor of the Braves. And they say the concession stand is going to close in 10 minutes. So if you need something, you better get down there. So Paulsrud going to go under center here. 2nd down and 5, waiting for the snap. And it's a play action. Paulsrud rolls out, throws across the middle of the field. Was just not on the same page as Ryan Hurd. So 3rd and 5 coming up. John, if you're the Braves, what do you do on 3rd and 5 here?
3rd down and 5. I'd say a little crosser, a little 6-yard pass.
Maybe to Ryan Hurd across the middle, or maybe Nick Clark. Be nice to see Nick Clark get a good one here. Back in the first half, I'd say just hand it off to Cale Wood. He'd gain about 12. 3rd down and 5. They will hand it off to Wood, and he's going to push forward. He's got enough for a first down. He's out across to the 35-yard line. He picked up 11. Actually, 12. So Wood picks up 12. 30-0 in favor of Cherokee. And Farver out there under center now. Waiting for the snap, goes under center. And he'll hand this off to Wood. He's going to push up the left side, still on his feet. Bounces back outside.
Another nice run.
Picks up about 7. Picks up 7 yards. So Cale Wood continuing success here. But, you know, John, the Rams did come out and make some good adjustments.
They really did. Second quarter was pretty much a different.
So 2nd down and about 3 to go. Farver going to line up under center, waiting for the snap. And a little play action. He's going to run the bootleg. He's got room. He needs to tuck that down and run. He's across midfield, bounces to the outside. He's to the 45. He's to the 40. And going to be pushed out of bounds about the 35. So that was about a 24-yard carry. Pick up a 24.
Braden Farber's just a good all-around athlete.
Paulsrud going to come in now. Braden probably a little tired after that 24-yard pickup. Braves will have 1st and 10. 10:39 to play here. Ball at the 35-yard line. Lundquist in motion. Paulsrud waiting for the snap, shotgun. And he's going to pitch this one out to Wood. He's got a block on the edge. He's across the 30, now the 25, now the 20, inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. 22-yard pickup.
Wow, does he have a lot of rushing yards? Well over 150 yards.
Wood is a little slow to get up.
At the 14-yard line, the Braves will have. They really are running plays with quarterbacks right now.
So 1st down and 10, ball at the 14. So Braves going to line up. 2 receivers left, 1 right. On the right, it's Hurd. Paulsrud drops back. Hurd going to the corner. Jump ball. Brought it in. Ryan Hurd got it. Saw that one coming a mile away, John. So Ryan Hurd hauls it in with exactly 10 minutes to go here. Makes it 36-0.
Boy, that was really an impressive catch.
Now we can roll the clock.
10 minutes exactly to go.
On the nose. So Carver will be in for the extra point. And John, I'll say it's a 35-point lead. We'll have continuous clock. This extra point means nothing. Still be nice to make it, though. Nick Clark going to come in. And John, that's one thing, Carver has provided to the team this year. You can tell it's something he's worked on in the offseason a lot is his kick game. Kind of a low snap. Kicks it up. Looks like it's good.
Boy, he kicked that one to Holstein.
That was a mile high. 37-0. We'll be back in 60 seconds right here at KCHE AM 1440, your home for the Cherokee Braves.
We have been serving the financial needs of this area for a long time. Many of today's customers are the great-grandchildren of yesterday's. As we look ahead, we are very thankful for the opportunity to serve the financial needs of this area. Cherokee State Bank, member FDIC, a tradition of community banking.
It's a tradition
Cherokee State Bank, celebrating 125 years of serving you.
Our goal is to get real estate results at Rasmus Realty in Cherokee. From the moment you decide to sell or buy, we are here for you.
Get results with Rasmus Realty.
We market your home to ensure buyers can find you.
Get results with Rasmus Realty.
And with your busy lifestyle, we schedule appointments on your time.
Get results with Rasmus Realty.
Our goal is simple, to get results. Real estate results at Rasmus Realty in Cherokee.
Here, I'm Lily Anderson, encouraging you to support these businesses who support the Cherokee Braves.
Carver to kick off here. Down, going to bounce at the 15, picked up, now out across the 20, now the 25, the 32-yard line. John, that's one thing, like I was saying, Mason Carver has provided so much for the Cherokee Braves, kicking-wise, because the last couple of years, that's kind of been the big question mark.
That's right. They've not had good kicking the last few years. And a couple of years ago, remember up at Esterville, and they, it was probably about 3 years ago, they lost 2 or 3 games by 1 point. It was only because they couldn't make their extra points.
First down and 10 here for the Rams. St. John's going to line up in shotgun, 2 receivers left, 1 right. He'll wait for the snap. Out of shotgun, he'll hand this one off to Scott. Actually, that's the fullback trying to get the outside. I think that's going to be a face mask. That was number 35.
The optics weren't good there. The way he came down, he must have gotten the face mask.
It was either the face mask or the horse collar.
Or the horse collar.
So that's going to be an automatic first down.
We got a personal foul on the Braves with the face mask. Gives the Rams a first down all the way down to the Braves 45-yard line. That's a chiropractor. Can you remind him of 35?
So the Braves lead here 37-0, 9:09 to go. 9:06. We'll keep the clock rolling. So they'll line up out of shotgun, waiting for the snap. And it's going to be a handoff again. And he's going to pick up about 3. Is that number 85 again, Drew Gauthier? Or no, I think that might have been Grease. Picked up about 3. Actually, Kelvin Prell, number 35. Picked up 3, second down and 7.
Second and 7 for the Rams.
Second down and 7. And St. John's going to wait for the snap. Drops back, loads up, throws down the sideline. Intercepted by Ryan Hurd at the 20. He's out across 25, now the 30. And it's the 45, now the 50. And a nice return.
I know that Cherokee has only won. This will be their first district win. So where they'll finish the standings won't be very high. But I've got to believe that Ryan Hurd should be all district first team.
I would agree.
He has been great on both sides of the ball all season. Really looking forward to his basketball season.
So first down and 10 for the Braves.
I don't know what they're complaining about so much.
So we'll see what they decide to do here. Going to let the clock roll. 7:34. So about this time, the concession stand probably closing. They announced about 10 minutes ago. First down and 10 for the Braves. That's going to be Paulsrud. He'll hand it off to Wood again. Bounces the outside. He's across the 40, 35-30, falls forward. He's
another flag.
And a flag. That'll be a hold. That'll come back. So, John, how was that burger from the concession stand?
It was good. They wouldn't take any money. I thought it was a 2-for-1, so I had my billfold out, and they wouldn't take any money, but it was good.
So we got 7:07 in the fourth quarter left. First down. Well, they'll bring it back. Those burgers smelled pretty good. Almost smelled like they were like a hickory smoked or something. It was really good. Smelled good. 7:07 to play.
There have been a few penalties here tonight.
And that's another thing the Braves have done pretty well this year is penalties not been an issue. So that's going to move them back to their own territory, back to the 48. First down and 20 to go. First down and 20. Paulsrud going to line up in shotgun. 2 men in the backfield. Now Lundquist will move to the line. He'll actually go wide out left. 1 receiver right, 3 left now. Wood in the backfield. Paulsrud gets the snap, bit low. Tosses it out to Cale Wood. And he bounces to the outside. He's going to pick up, where are they going to mark this? Might pick up about 7. I think they marked him. Actually, only got 1 yard. Everything just kind of got funneled, kind of got snow coned over into that corner, and he had to get outside early. Second down and 17. Braves lead 37-0. 6:02 to go with that running clock. Makes things work a little bit quicker, don't you think, John?
Absolutely.
So second down and 17.
There goes another flag. It's a flag fest tonight.
37-0. John, do you remember the game last year in Mapleton?
Yes, it was rainy.
Oh, talk about bringing your umbrellas. That was
it was definitely rainy.
That whole game, I think it was cold, windy, rainy.
Just kind of puts a chill through you.
Yeah, so maybe cold, windy nights for Maple Valley, Anthenoto.
Same thing. That's right.
Exactly. Not so much rain. Everybody could leave their umbrellas here at home. Now here's a quick hit out to Waltman. He's got to have a first down. He's across midfield, and he's going to be down to about the 32-yard line. Big gain.
And that was a big gainer, and believe it or not, there's no yellow flag.
I think he picked up about 16 on that one.
Big gain on the play. It's enough for another Braves first down at the 32-yard line of the Rams.
Just so everyone knows, Colton Waltman had a PR and bench this game. Sure looks good now.
First down and 10. Here's Farber, the pitch out to Wood. He's going to push forward. And he's going to pick up 5. I'll tell you what, Cale Wood he's had a good game here tonight. So second down and 5. I think is this still going to be Farber out there, I believe. Yeah, Farber going to line up 2 receivers, left, 2 right. Wood in the backfield. It'll be a handoff to Wood. He's up the middle. He's got a huge hole. Bounces to the outside. He's across the 20, and he's going to pick up 7-8 yards. Probably about 8.
Number 7, Cale Wood, with an 8-yard gain.
And coming in is Pierce, number 32, Daxton Pierce.
Alternating quarterbacks.
It's kind of what they started with the game plan last week.
Alex Paulsrud moving a lot better tonight.
He has, he had that one, rush out where he picked up about 14 yards. First down and 10. Going to hand this off to Pierce. He gets to the outside. Now bounces back up the middle. Got Alligator rolled at the 11-yard line. Picked up about 8 there. John, you can tell this, Daxton Pierce? He's a sophomore, 5'5", 130. You have a feeling he's going to be a pretty good ball carrier here in the future.
Right.
Second down and 3. Second down and 3. I believe it's Paulsrud out there. And he's going to hand this off to Pierce. A little bobble and moves upfield.
might have the first down.
Number 32, Dax Pierce, the ball carrier.
Going to be first and goal.
Brought down about the 7-yard line, 4-yard gain.
Down to the 7. Braves just trying to run this thing down. 2.5 minutes to play. John, you know, we've got to name a Rasmus Realty leader of the game. I think tonight's choice is obvious. Cale Wood.
I think so. Absolutely. We also have had good performance, I would say, by Ryan Hurd, but I would give it to, Cale. It's been outstanding.
I'd say probably 150-ish yards rushing, somewhere in there. Here's Paulsrud waiting for the snap. Going to hand this off to Pierce. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. So 37-0 Braves lead here. 2 minutes to play.
Brought down in the backfield by number 35, Kelvin Krell. It's like a loss of 4 on the play. Makes it second and goal at the 11-yard line.
So they're pushed back to the 11. 37-0, 1:38 to play. This thing winding down. Paulsrud going to line up under center. Maybe take a shot at the end zone here from the 11. He's going to drop back, and he's going to roll out wide left side. Paulsrud is going to take off. Cuts to the outside. Touchdown. Coach Todd says, I got to stop the clock here. 1:16 to go. 43-0. Braves lead here over Maple Valley Anthony Charter Oak Ute.
Number 24, Mason Carver in for the PAT.
So Carver will come in for the kick. This game just winding down. So it will be Paulsrud to hold. Carver to kick. Here's the snap. And it was kind of delayed. Is that going to go wide left? No, it's good.
No, and it was a hard snap to control.
I think it kind of just barely rolled to.
And so it really threw the timing off, but the PAT was good.
It was good. 1:16 to go here in the fourth quarter. We'll name our Rasmus Realty leader of the game will be Cale Wood. And we'll go with some honorable mentions here of the senior class. Alex Paulsrud, Carson Mongan, Kobe Grell. It was nice to see Kobe out in the field. Senior night got to throw on the pads one more time. So Kobe Grell, another Rasmus Realty leader of the game, along with Trevor Lundquist, Michael Burkhart, also Gavin Bollinger, Nathan Roosh, Colton Strawman, Patrick Paulsrud, and Ryan Hurd. Pretty good sized senior class here for the Braves. I think these guys are going to be cold tonight when they get done with this game.
They'll probably be glad to get it over. It's probably a little bit nippy out there, but I do think the wind has died down a little bit from earlier in the day. I know it has. You can just tell. That's been maybe the only positive.
Here's the kick from Carver. It's going to bounce about the 15. They pick it up at the 7. Kind of fumbled, now picked up, running out across the 25, now across about the 28-yard line. 44-0 in favor of Cherokee. Maple Valley Anthony Charter Oak Ute. I don't see the bus lights warming up over there.
No, not yet.
Do you think they'll, Mapleton's not too far of a ride home, but I remember when I think of buses and Mapleton, what was it? How many years ago was it you and I get in the gym? And I think Brandon Slaughter came into the gym, says, you're not going to believe this. The bus broke down about, 5 miles outside of Mapleton?
Tell you what, that was a night after they'd had their first loss at Western Christian was in that stretch where they won state tournaments, so they were so strong, and so the girls were kind of down. And but yes, the bus broke down, and they had to have another bus come and bring them there, and so they were trudging into the gym. didn't play very well. I know if Brandon's listening, he'll remember that. But they didn't play very well, but they pulled it out.
Would they hold Funderman to, 40 points?
They held her to 40.
They held her to 40.
They held her to 40. I think Brandon told the girls you made her look like a first-team All-Stater.
She was
pretty good.
She was a good ball
She
player.
was a good athlete. I remember talking to her down at the state track.
State track, yep.
Excellent athlete, yes.
And the other, I have another memory I have from Mapleton is, I think, was it 2 years ago when I was down there? I don't think you were there. I think for some reason you took the Saturday off in the girls' game. And the way that they play that press, I was kind of sitting, middle of the bleachers up on the home side. Fumble, ball's out, see who gets this. We're running out of time here, 37 seconds. I'll finish the quick story. It's kind of one of my favorites. I was doing the ball game, and the coach called the timeout and says, you gotta watch out for these girls. She was right behind you and stole it from you. And she turned to the coach and said, "Coach, they're everywhere."
The only thing wrong with that story is I was there.
You were there?
The one time I didn't go to Mapleton was when it was boys only, maybe a year or two ago.
Yeah.
But no, I was there because you were the one who heard it because you told me this story.
All right, 44-0. That's going to be your final score. We'll step aside here. Well, they're going to throw one down the field.
Now it's over.
44-0 in favor of the Cherokee Braves. We'll step aside here for a moment. John will come back and give you a quarter-by-quarter score and a little bit of a scoring recap, and we'll wrap things up. That's up next on KCHE AM 1440. Braves win 44-0.
I'm Mason Goble, one of the $500 KCHE Sportscaster Club scholarship winners. Thank you to all the businesses who...
OMG, you have to tell me where you got that outfit.
You won't believe this, but I found it right here in Cherokee at B's Uptown Boutique.
Wow, that's awesome, but I bet it was expensive.
It actually wasn't. Their prices are affordable, and want to hear the best part? They have great business wear for at work too, and I also just picked up some new workout clothes for when I go to the gym.
Wow, sounds like I need to head to B's Uptown Boutique.
It really is where comfort and fashion come together.
RasmussenFord.com. It's as easy as point, click, and browse. Go ahead. Let's take a look at RasmussenFord.com. You'll see our complete inventory of vehicles located at both Cherokee and Stormlight. We have internet specials. You can schedule a service appointment and even apply for a vehicle purchase, all online at RasmussenFord.com. Don't get me wrong, we would love to see you in person because we always have a cup of coffee, popcorn, and a friendly hello waiting for you. But maybe after hours, you just want to take a little look. So go ahead, RasmussenFord.com.
Well, the Braves led by a score of 30-0 at the half, so we'll just go over the scoring here in the second half as the Braves did not score. Neither team obviously scored in the third quarter, and with 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, a 14-yard TD as Ryan Hurd caught a great pass in the corner of the end zone from Alex Paulsrud. PAT was good by Mason Carver, 37-0 Cherokee, and then the Braves scored one more time with 1:16 to go in the ball game. An 8-yard TD run by Alex Paulsrud. PAT was good again by Mason Carver, and Cherokee wins it by a score of 44-0. So the Braves win their second game of the year, 2-5, and they go. Let's see, that's their first district win. Got two more games coming up at Underwood and also at Trainer, the two best teams in the district. And so I believe they're playing tonight, so we'll find out who's going to be leading the district after the action for tonight. So once again, 44-0. Cherokee wins it, bouncing back from their 56-0 loss here on homecoming to East Sac a week ago. So the Braves have to feel good about that. Their second win of the year, first win in district play. So Braves win it. Thanks a lot for listening. We'll be down in Underwood next Friday night. It's supposed to be mid-60s in the during the day, and so it should be much warmer down there in Underwood coming up next Friday. So again, thanks for listening. We'll send you back. Keep in mind we'll have scores tomorrow morning and Coach's Corner at 8:05. I'm John O'Connor for Keith Crane saying thanks for listening.